She is a member of the Rogers Royal Dance Team, DECA, and a member of Letters of Love. Elise is escorted by Deacon Maynor. Deacon is the son of Robin and Ryan Maynor. He is a member of the RHS freshman football team and DECA. Freshman maid and escort Elise Dazam and Deacon Maynor. Freshman maid Stella Garman. Stella is the daughter of Lindsay and Tyler Garman. She is a member of the Rogers Royal Dance Team and DECA. Stella is escorted by Cameron Henderson. Cameron is the son of Michelle and Corey Henderson and a member of the RHS baseball team, FCA, and DECA. Freshman maid and escort Stella Garman and Cameron Dan Henderson. Sophomore maid Ariana Mata. Ariana is the daughter of Lizette and Anthony Baroa and Carlos Mata. She is a member of the RHS girls soccer team, Letters of Love, and FCA. Ariana is escorted by Will Berkeley. Will is the son of Lindsay and Nick Berkeley. He is a member of the RHS Varsity Boys soccer team. Sophomore maid and escort Ariana Mata and Will Berkeley. Sophomore maid Yeva Olson. Yeva is the daughter of Elena Olson. She is a member of the RHS tennis team, FCA, and DECA. Yeva is escorted by Jackson Sturl. Jackson is the son of Keisha and Ryan Sturl. He is a member of the RHS varsity cross country and track teams and FCA. Sophomore maid and escort Yeva Olson and Jackson Sturl. Sophomore maid Riley Watkins. Riley is the daughter of Alicia and Kyle Watkins. She is a member of the Rogers Competition and Sideline Cheer Team, National Charity League, FCA, Letters of Love, and DECA. Riley is escorted by Logan Crater. Logan is the son of Jeannie and Chad Crater. He is a member of the RHS football team, track and field team, and DECA. Sophomore maid and escort Riley Watkins and Logan Crater. Junior maid Keely Hernandez. Keely is the daughter of Amber Hernandez and Jose and Reina Hernandez. She is a member of the RHS Varsity Sideline Cheer Team, FCA, RHA, Mu Alpha Theta, and a College Board National Recognition Awardee. Keely is escorted by Michael Williams, Jr. Michael is the son of Maddie and Michael Williams. He is a member of the RHS Track and Field Team and FCA. Junior maid and escort Keely Hernandez and Michael Williams, Jr. Junior maid Lillian Jenkins. Lillian is the daughter of Lisa Leitner. She is a member of the Rogers tennis team, FCA, RHA, and DECA. Lillian is escorted by Braxton Williams. Braxton is the son of Sarah and Marty Williams. He is a member of the Rogers High School football team and DECA. Junior maid and escort Lillian Jenkins and Braxton Williams. Junior maid Brooklyn Poe. Brooklyn is the daughter of Aaron and Ed Poe. She is a member of the RHS Marching Band, Swim Team Captain, Student Council Executive Secretary, Friends of Rogers, C Club, and RHA. Brooklyn is escorted by Grayson McQueen. Grayson is the son of Tina and David McQueen. He is a member of the RHS Band and RHA. Junior maid and escort Brooklyn Poe and Grayson McQueen. Senior maid Peyton Gentry. Peyton is the daughter of Melissa and Cameron Lindsay. She is a member of FCA and Friends of Rogers. Peyton is escorted by Can Cunningham. Cam is the son of Carmen and Donnell Cunningham. He is captain of the RHS football team, DECA vice president, and FCA member. Senior maid and escort Peyton Gentry and Cam Cunningham. Senior maid Emily Perea. Emily is the daughter of Maria and Lino Perea. She is the Student Council Executive President, a member of NHS, Mu Alpha Theta, LULAC, Friends of Rogers, Letters of Love, and a Rogers Lowell Chamber Award recipient. Emily is escorted by Luis Salinas. Luis is the son of Janet and Alberto Salinas. He is a member of the RHS Boys Soccer Team and TSA. Senior maid and escort Emily Perea and Luis Salinas. Senior maid Sophia Ryan Martinez. Sophia is the daughter of Peggy Martinez and Richard Ryan. She is Vice President of Orchestra, President of C Club, member of Mu Alpha Theta, Nutritional Awareness Club, NHS, Young Democrats, FCA Worship Leader, and a distinguished AP Scholar. Sophia is escorted by Miller Bohannon. Miller is the son of the late Emily Bohannon and Jason and Sarah Bohannon. He is a member of the RHS Boys Tennis Team, FCA Officer, Mu Alpha Theta, RHA, NHS, Friends of Rogers, and Letters of Love. Senior maid and escort, Sophia Ryan Martinez and Miller Bohannon. Senior maid, Shay Trishell. Shay is the daughter of Colleen and Dwayne Trishell. Shay is captain of the RHS competitive cheer team, a member of the Lady Mountie varsity soccer team, DECA officer, RHA, NHS, Mu Alpha Theta, and FCA. Shay is escorted by Jack Harrell. Jack is the son of Julie and Ben Harrell. He is a member of the RHS Boys Varsity Football Team and a DECA officer. Senior maid and escort, Shay Trishell and Jack Harrell. The crown bearer is Phoebe Carmichael. Phoebe is the daughter of Hannah and Tyler Carmichael. Phoebe loves going to preschool. She loves arts and crafts, dancing, and playing with her older brother. Phoebe's mom is a teacher at RHS. The football bearer is Carter Spanotto. Carter is the son of Lauren and Kevin Spanotto. Carter is in second grade. He loves to play soccer, baseball, and basketball. Carter's mom is a teacher at RHS, and his grandfather is a head coach of the Mountie football team. Crown bearer, Phoebe Carmichael, and ball bearer, Carter Spanotto. Everyone, please stand. Your 2024 Rogers High School homecoming queen is Hayden Allen. Hayden is the daughter of Christine and Matthew Allen. Hayden is the captain of the Lady Mountie volleyball team, secretary for Letters of Love, a member of the Region Student Bank Board, a huddle leader for FCA, a member of NHS, RHA, and Mu Alpha Theta. Queen Hayden is escorted by homecoming king Daniel Lopez. Daniel is the son of Perla Lopez and Renee Lopez. He is a member of the RHS Marching Band, Jazz Band, LULAC, C Club, and Friends of Rogers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Rogers High School Mountaineers 2024 homecoming queen and king, Miss Hayden Allen and Mr. Daniel Lopez and their court. Thank you for joining us this evening, and go Mounties!
And now our starting lineups for this evening's game. First for the Fayetteville Bulldogs on defense. Number 0, Jack Kester, offensive line. Jack Kester is on the defensive line. Number 7, Jaden Holt on the defensive line. On the defensive line, Jackson Oliver. At linebacker, number 1, Luke Robley. At linebacker, number 9, Rhett Tidwell. At linebacker, number 22, Dax Horton. At linebacker, number 23, Reed Sleckard. At defensive back, number 3, Brody Jones. At defensive back, number 4, Mathis Brady. At defensive back, number 8, Kydrick Williams. At defensive back, number 13, Charlie Garton. For the Fayetteville Bulldogs on offense, at receiver, number 1, Katavian Taylor. At left tackle, number 55, Drake Horsburn. At left guard, number 66, Matthew Heckman. At center, number 52, Julian Stafford. At right guard, number 77, Cy Grant. At right tackle, number 67, Ryan Lennington. At receiver, number 3, Jason Delamar. At receiver, number 5, Charlie Graves. At receiver, number 9, Ty Mattingly.
Hey, it's Friday night, and we are ready for some football. Here at Whitey Smith Stadium, the Rogers Mounties take on the defending state champions, Fayetteville Bulldogs. The Rogers are coming in at 3-1 and 1-0 in conference, led by the fourth-year head coach Chad Harbison, who is 29-10 overall in those 4 seasons. The Bulldogs are led by their head coach Casey Dick in his 6th season, and he's 40-19 overall in those seasons, and 13-0 last season and state champs. They come in with a win last week against Bentonville West, 49-21. Rogers come in with a win last week, 35-7. Coach, it's a great night for football. It's homecoming night. It's just an exciting day.
Absolutely. We have a great night, great weather, and a very formidable opponent tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And Fayetteville is always a formidable opponent. Our past meeting with them last year was quite the barn burner. It was really kind of a heartbreaker. Lost to Fayetteville 47-42. We had the ball and the momentum in the last 2 minutes of the game. It felt like we were going to go score. It just didn't work out our way. But in 2022, we won here, 29-28, a last-second field goal by J.T. Miller. Very exciting finish. So the last two games, 22 and 23, have been exciting, and I plan for another exciting game tonight.
Yeah, I expect another close game, very physical game. I think this is our biggest challenge so far this season.
Players to watch tonight for the Fayetteville Bulldogs is quarterback Garrett Odom. He's 970 yards passing with 10 TDs. And the big guy, number 15, Christian Battles, who is a load. He's 456 yards this year with 11 touchdowns. And their Arkansas commit, Jason Delamar, has 317 yards catching, receiving, and 4 TDs. They're going to be a handful to slow down, aren't they, Coach?
Absolutely. I mean, they have guys everywhere that can take it to the house. It's going to be huge for us to game tackle and keep everything in front of us tonight if we can.
Look for the Mounties to be led by Jeff Regan, who has 665 yards passing and 7 TDs. with a completion rate of 61%. He does have 7 rushing TDs as well. Jack Harrell's been manning the load a lot in the backfield. Look for a trio of Jack Harrell, Xander Burke, and Kevin Monroy in the backfield at running back. Aiden Eichenberry has had a solid season so far. 150 yards receiving, 1 TD. Drayson Vogt with 2 TDs. Braxton Lindsay, 282 yards, 2 TDs. And Cooper Daniel with 100 yards receiving. So balanced offensive attack by the Mounties. Coach, what do you think the Mounties have to do offensively to kind of keep Fayetteville off balance?
Well, one thing we have to do is take care of the ball. And I think one thing we'll see tonight is possibly Jeff running the ball just a little bit more than he has in the past.
Yeah, I agree. Now, the captains tonight, they're getting ready to come out. Now, tonight has been a kind of a special night. We expected the Navy SEAL Leapfrog team, the parachute team, to be cascading down on us anytime soon. I think I'm getting word from our athletic director, Ronnie Delk, that they are having plane issues, some technical issues with the plane. So they may not be here tonight, which is unfortunate. I was really looking forward to that. We're all set up. The field is clear. The band is off the field, and we don't know if it's going to happen yet tonight or not. Yeah,
there are some issues earlier with the plane. I think they were trying to get a helicopter, perhaps to facilitate them jumping, which would have been awesome. But one thing that did take place today was the Navy SEALs came and spoke to our student athletes during Mountie time, and it was very inspirational, very motivational, and very appreciative for them guys coming down talking to our athletes.
That's great. I'm Dave Regan. With me, you just heard Steve Hookfin. Zach Lane is our broadcast engineer. We also have Aaron Curtis from Elmwood Middle School helping with the kids. We are a student-led TV broadcast team, and he's helping with the kids on the camera work. So we're ready for those guys tonight. The weather tonight is just gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's warmer tonight than it has been, but not much wind, and so I expect us to be a real played ball game.
Absolutely. I'm telling you what, I'm ready for fall weather, to not just tease us, but to come here and stay.
Yeah, I agree. On defense, for the starting lineup for the Mounties, at defensive end, Hunter Dickey, number 30. Oh, we're getting ready for the national anthem. I'll get back to the starting lineup here in just a moment after we pledge allegiance in the national anthem.
Thank you. Now, pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem by the Rogers Mounties High School Marching Band.
A gorgeous night for some football. And getting back to the starting lineups on defense, Hunter Dickey, number 30 at defensive end. At nose guard, number 99, Braxton Williams. At defensive end, number 7, Nesto Gonzalez. At linebacker, number 28, Zion Brown. At linebacker, number 8, Marcus Mounts. The other linebacker, 26, Troy Chandler. And at inside linebacker, number 31, Corbin Norris. At cornerback is number 19, LaShawn Gaucher. At strong safety, number 5, Christian Flores. At free safety, Zeke Parsons, number 10. And at cornerback, Cam Cunningham. And a little note on Zeke Parsons, want to give a shout out to his uncle, Master Sergeant Carl Zimmer, who retired from the Air Force for 22 years today. So he's going to be here or listening tonight. And congratulations to Carl and all his service for the Air Force that he's done for our country. And on offense, receiver number 2, Drayson Voke. Left tackle number 74, Aiden Libert. Left guard number 78, Caden Larimore. At center number 61, Alan Perez. At right guard number 73, Grayson Cooper. At right tackle 71, Keyston Walker. At receiver number 6, Cooper Daniel. The other receiver number 9, Aiden Eikenberry. At tight end or slot receiver, the peripatetic number 14, Braxton Lindsay, who will line up everywhere. At running back number 15, Jack Harrell. And at quarterback number 1, Jeff Regan. Well, Coach, you were mentioning a moment ago about some of the things that the Mounties have to do. We don't have but what are some of the hooks to the game, Steve Hookfin's hooks to the game?
One of the big hooks that I think is we can't let them get deep. And I'm talking about we can't let their receivers get behind us. We also can't let their running backs break off big chunks of yards and get behind us as well. We also have to rally the ball. That means multiple guys in on the tackle. Those are going to be key for us. And one of the biggest keys for me is just having fun. Play hard, have fun. It's a big game. You don't want to press. And again, no turnovers is going to be huge.
Yeah, and sometimes in these big games, it's difficult to have fun.
Yeah.
Because you feel like there's so much pressure on the game, and because a good team forces you out of position. They force bad throws. They force you to fumble. So you got to stay in control the football, possess the football. If you're on the field offensively, they can't score.
Yeah, we used to always say when I was coaching a long time ago, Monday through Thursday is mine. Friday is all about you guys. This is their time to have fun. Pin their ears back and do what their coach should do. Like you said earlier, don't press. Sometimes when you press and try to play outside of yourselves, good things don't happen. Have fun, let your hair down, and just let the ball fall where it may.
Yeah, it's an exciting night.
It is. We got a great crowd.
It's the student body. It's a white out tonight, so the student body's wearing all white. It is homecoming. We saw some of the homecoming. If you tuned in earlier, they had some of the homecoming festivities. They had a homecoming parade today. It's been a busy day here at Rogers High School.
It has. It's been a very busy day, exciting day. I think we've got a lot accomplished. Great parade today that took place. I think we have more entries on our parade than we've had in the past, so things went well.
More what?
More entries for the parade than we've had in the past.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's good to see all the middle school programs represented in the parade, elementary schools, AAO programs. It was just a great time for our community to come together and represent the Mounties in a great way.
Some of the things we need to keep an eye out tonight is, the penalties. We've talked about penalties in the past, and our dead ball penalties are 25 for 129 yards in dead ball penalties. And the Rogers has been getting off to a terrific start throughout this whole season. First quarter, they've been outscoring their opponent 63-7, and in the second quarter, they're outscoring their opponent 41-21. So that's a good stat to kind of hang your hat on and be looking for that to continue tonight.
Absolutely want to build upon that.
Looks like the captains tonight, Nesto Gonzalez, Aiden Libert, Cam Cunningham, and Alan Perez for the Mounties.
I think a big key for us tonight could be our defensive line. Talking to the coaches and some of the guys, they say that if they have a weakness, which there's not a big one for Fayetteville, we know that, their offensive line possibly. So with our depth at defensive line and the number of blitzes that we dial up from time to time, hopefully we could give them fits and kind of get their offense off schedule.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's nothing better than a fall Friday night at high school and a big game that has not only conference implications but state implications.
Absolutely.
And when Rogers is trying to get over the hump and not be the 4 seed every year when going into the state playoffs. Now that is fantastic. We're hosting a game. We've hosted a game 3 years in a row, which is
big.
We've never done that before, but we've done it 3 years in a row. In order to get over the hump, you're going to have to beat one of these top-tier teams,
yes.
And Fayetteville is a top-tier team, and it always has been. And so it's going to be an uphill battle, but we're here for the opportunity.
And I think we're here to win. We're not here to just compete. I mean, we've always played them close. As you said, the last 3 times been very, very close. Last year down there, I think we had the ball inside the 10. We had a bad quarterback, running back exchange, put the ball on the ground. Hopefully we've learned from no mistakes. Mm-hmm. And I think that we've grown throughout this season.
Yeah, Fayetteville obviously had 13 wins last year, went 13-0. The year prior to that, though, they only won 7. You would assume that Fayetteville was always going to win double-digit victories, And in 2020, they only won 4 games. So, I mean, it's not like they've always been a powerhouse the last couple of years. They've been very, very good. But at some point, you know, you got to beat the man.
Absolutely. One thing about Fayetteville is they always have the guys. You know, they always have the talent. They always have pretty good coaching, but you feel like they can always compete at a high level. But I feel like tonight's our night to really get this good win and get us over the hump.
I like it. Looks like the Mounties won the toss and deferred, and it's the second half, and Fayetteville will get the ball to start the game. And some other games tonight in the 7A West we'll keep an eye on. The one I'm really interested in is the Springdale West game.
Yes, very interested in that game.
How that will go, that'll determine a lot about how, you know, West is this year, and Springdale, Springdale is 4-0. And
is Springdale that good,
yeah.
And is West that bad?
Yeah, that's a good.
That's what's going to be answered tonight.
Yeah, it sure is. And some of the other games, you know, Heritage at Harbor and Bentonville at Northside, we'll keep an eye on those as well. But as we get ready for this is the game of the week, Hooten's game of the week. They picked this, and we've got a lot of media here tonight, and it's just going to be a fantastic night.
I'm going to go ahead and pick an upset for tomorrow. I'm getting ahead of myself here, but Arkansas over Tennessee.
Okay.
28-21.
Nice.
I think we finally put it all together. We haven't been able to regain our form since the first half of Oklahoma State, but I think it's coming tomorrow.
I'd like it if Jaden Green gets rid of the ball a little quicker.
He's going to need that offensive line to step up a little bit and give him a little bit more time and stop flushing him out of the pocket. If he can step in the pocket, I think he's a lot more effective.
Sometimes if he gets to the top of his drop, I'd like to just hit that back foot and throw it.
And throw it, time and get it out of there.
Yeah, get it out of his hands. And that's what Jeff is going to need tonight as well, because that defensive front of Fayetteville is strong. They get after you.
Yes.
He's going to have to try to, you know, either get rid of it quick or use his leg to sneak out, keep his eyes downfield, and if and do something with his legs tonight to try to gain some first downs, get some positive yardage.
I think we'll see that. I think we'll see a lot more run from Jeff out of the empty set. I think we'll set it up with the bubble screen that we're famous for running. I think Drake and both scored last week on a couple big passes from that. I think we'll fake that bubble screen and allow Jeff to do what he does in the secondary.
Yeah. And it's just like we talked about, just a big opportunity for these Mounties, a big opportunity for us here tonight. And it's one of the premier games in all of the state of Arkansas right here.
That's what you want.
Yeah, you want to be in a big game.
Absolutely.
You want to be competitive. You want to be in a big game. You want people to talk about you. You want to be important.
Well, one thing I know is that we definitely have the respect of the Fayetteville Bulldogs just by how competitive we've been last 3 years specifically.
Well, I've got friends that parents of my kids that are at Fayetteville, and they're nervous tonight, you know, and they know that how good Rogers is, and they've watched us, and they see our record, and so they've said, man, you know, we heard you guys are pretty good, and I'm like, well, we're pretty good. We played Muskogee tough, and they're similar to this. I think Muskogee, size-wise,
yes,
is very similar to this team that we'll see tonight,
if not bigger.
Yes, they were huge.
You talk about nervous. I'm nervous. My hands will not will not stop sweating. I get anxious like I'm playing, and I'm just up here in the booth hanging out with you.
I know. Yeah, it's going to be a big part of this is stopping Christian Battles. He's just a.
Oh, listen. So when I was at Heritage, I played him when he was a freshman.
Yes.
And I left the game and told my coaches, he can come start for us right now. As a freshman, he was big, strong, fast, really good feet, really good vision. I think the one thing that Battles possesses that Muskogee back didn't is just more straight line speed. That back from Muskogee was very good. Good feet, good balance, good vision.
Strong.
He was fast, but I think that Battles has a different gear when he gets to the secondary.
Yes. I saw Battles here when he played for Fulbright, and I was working the chain gang, and he came running by me, and he went in for end zone, and I was like
a blur.
I don't know if I'd get in front of him either.
Yeah.
You're making a business decision to get in front of him, and I'm like, that's, he's a transfer from Bentonville. You know, a couple other players, number 22, Dax Horton's a transfer from Bentonville, and Jalen Williams as well. So, you know, they've got the benefit of a couple of really strong talent from Bentonville that have moved on down to Fayetteville, and so they've got a lot of talent down there now.
And I'll tell you what else that I think is last year when Fayetteville played Bentonville for the state championship, I watched it. Battles didn't play. if he plays, and it was a close game.
Yes.
I think if he plays in that game, it's a totally different outcome.
Was he injured?
I don't want to speculate.
Okay. But, of course,
I don't believe he was injured.
Okay. Their quarterback, of course, is Garrett Odom. We've mentioned him before in some of his stats, and he's doing a really good job tonight or this year. 10 TDs passing, 3 running. He can beat you with his legs too. I mean, he throws well. He's not as good as last year's quarterback and Drake Lindsay. Obviously, nobody really threw that ball as well as him in a long time. But Garrett Odom, the son of UNLV coach Barry Odom, is he's come down here to play his senior season with the Fayetteville Bulldogs.
Anytime you're a coach's kid, you got to leg up on the competition. You grew up around this, kind of in your DNA. You're kind of just bred a little differently. You probably grew up reading defenses.
They have a coach's kid at Bentonville High School. They have Trey Thompson at West. Can we call Jeff a coach's kid?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, all right. But so we got one there too. So I mean that's important when you're around it.
Yes.
We're about at game time here, folks. The Fayetteville Bulldogs are on the field, and here's the horn. And as they come out of the field house, crowd get on their feet, and here come your Rogers Mounties. Homecoming night. Marcus Mounts carrying the flag.
Big blue.
Big blue. They look fantastic in that blue color.
Yeah, they do. Christian Flores running out. He's ready.
He certainly is. He's always ready. He comes in. He wakes up ready, I think.
I'm always looking for Corbin. He gets so excited he hurts people on the sideline.
He comes in late here.
Good. I'm glad he came in late.
They told him probably, hey,
hold back a little bit.
Save it for the game, big dog.
He'll hit anybody.
I know.
We're going to need him tonight. Our secondary is going to have to play big.
Yes.
And we were talking earlier with Variola. Our secondary has played pretty solid up until this point, and I expect the same. I expect them to grow. Coach have done a great job. Coach Rose and Coach Tevin Camp, the safeties and DBs coach, really gelling, really getting them in the right spots, and these guys are making great plays on the ball.
Yeah, Cam Cunningham, one corner, and LeSean Gaucher doing a fantastic job this year in the defensive backfield, along with Zeke Parsons and Christian Flores.
Christian Flores plays safety like a linebacker.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how many kicks has he not put through the end zone.
I know. Benson Ashley had a fantastic season so far in kicking through the end zone. He's on PAT, he's 13 for 15, and field goals, he's 1 for 1. But this is one of his best things that he does, and that thing is through the end zone again. It's such a weapon right there. And the Fayetteville Bulldogs take a first down on the 20-yard line.
Well, here we go. Looks like Hurston Cruz is getting the start tonight on the defensive line.
Oh, I like that.
Along with Nelson Gonzalez and Hunter Dickey. Also, Zion Brown getting started outside linebacker today.
See that, yeah.
We saw him make that switch from safety to outside linebacker last week and looked like he's found him a starting position.
That's Odom, quarterback. Is that number 3? Is that number 3? That's Jason Delamar. He's going to end around, gets
Hunter
2
Dickey there
yards.
to wrap him up, and Christian Flores to clean him up.
It's about 3 yards on that first play on the sweep. Battles is back there with Odom. We're going on a stacked set on both sides. They give it to Battles up the middle. Let's see if they can wrap him up. Battles make some room, find some guys out there in the open. Tripped up by Zeke Parsons on the 40-yard line. It really stretched the defense out there by lining them up on both on the numbers, and the far numbers and the near numbers. And, we
block them by alignment. That's what they like to do, block them by alignment, spread them out.
Gives it to Battles again, sweep him to the far side. Looks like he's got a little bit of room over there. Some blocking, some good blocking. He's all the way down. Looks like he steps out of bounds and pushed out of bounds by Cam Cunningham at the Mountie 39-yard line.
Here we got to do a good job of setting the edge, forcing him back inside where inside linebackers and interior defensive linemen are.
Mm-hmm. Twin set to both sides. Battles is back there again. They give it to him once again. They almost had him in the backfield, did Zion Brown. He does get about 3 yards.
But he's a load. You can look at how he delivers the blow, and we've got to get multiple guys that are in on the tackle for us to be effective throughout the night.
2nd and 8. They'll give it to Battles once again. He's tripped up in the backfield.
That's Marcus Mounts.
Marcus Mounts
Great play.
Yeah, blitzing in like a run blitz there. Loss of about 3 yards. And they are going to mark him back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. There's your play that we might need right now.
Absolutely.
If the Mounties stop him here, force a 4th down at least. Odom get a quick pass over here to Ty. Oh, yes, nice stop.
Great job by Corbin Norris.
Corbin Norris
We
nailed
talked about him earlier. He will lay a wood on you.
That's Charlie Graves with the catch, and Corbin Norris read it beautifully. Well, it's kind of a generous spot. I thought he lost at least a yard or two, but it is 4th down and 10. And this is a big play.
Braxton Lindsey just checked into the
Trying
game.
to jump off. Oh, no. Hunter Dickey getting excited. I understand why. And that brings that 4th and 10 to a manageable 4th and 5. Understandably excited.
Defensive linemen have to use their eyes, not their ears. They have to watch that ball move. Now listen to the cadence of the quarterback.
Twin set again, 4th and 5. Looks like the Mounties are going to bring the house here. They look to the sideline, change the play. Odom calls something else. Move Battles to the other side. Come with some blitz. There's Braxton Lindsey chasing Odom, and they get him! And they sack him. Braxton Lindsey sacks him for a 7-yard loss. And the Mounties will take over on downs on their own 41-yard line. Mounties stopped the Bulldogs on their initial drive, an initial series, and that's something that is going to be a shot in the arm. Got a replay here. There's Braxton Lindsey making the play.
Big defensive play there by Braxton Lindsey. They bring him in. He subs out Hurston Cruz. And he makes a big play right when we need it.
Boy.
Just the impact he has on both sides of the ball.
No joke. And he just busted through there. Let's see what the Mounties have set up here. Get a little bunch set to the far side. Braxton Lindsey's over there with Drayson Vogt. They switched Cooper Daniel and Aidy Eichenberry on the near numbers. Trips to the near side. Going empty set now. Jeff flings it to Braxton Lynch, who just made the defensive play. Gets outside. Gets down to the 50-yard line. He's run out of bounds.
That should be a flag.
Yeah.
That should be a flag.
Yeah, and there's
a little pushing and shoving over there.
Looks like he gained 10 yards, and I think there was a
late
hit out of bounds and carried him out of bounds.
This is going to be a late hit or unnecessary roughness. Took him down late.
That's Kendrick Williams. He's the transfer also from Bentonville. But great positive play on 1st down. Give it to your playmaker out in space, make a couple of blocks. He can make somebody miss, and he's strong enough to break those open field tackles.
And a good, easy throw to get Jeff in rhythm early in the game.
Yeah, I like that too. So it's a gain of 25. He made 10 yards on the play and a 15-yard penalty. So all the way down to the Fayetteville 33-yard line. One trips to the far side. Jack Harrell flanks Jeff to the right. They come into motion again. They switch. They're going to go empty set. Bring Drayson in motion once again. Jeff looks that way. Going to tuck it. Keeps his feet, kind of pinballs his way through there. Manages to get some good.
7-8 yard gain right there on 1st down.
Manages to find his way through there. Some good blocking up there.
Got Jared Blockberger into that. Parker Daniels, number 16, coming in also.
Yeah, Parker Nix, I see. Yeah,
Parker Nix, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got one too many. And Cooper Daniels hustling off. Yeah, that's Parker Nix, the junior, wide receiver, athlete, really. They bring Jeff in motion. He's going to run it to the outside, trying to get a block from Parker Nix. Heads up and gets thrown down. Gain of 1, maybe. Or a loss of 1, probably.
We did gain a yard. Bring up a 3rd and.
Oh, okay. It's a good spot there. So bring up 3rd and a short 1.
I like that play design though. Find different ways to get Jeff involved and get him the ball.
Brings up that short 3rd and 1. Harrell goes in motion. Jeff is empty set once again. Jeff looking downfield. Zips it over the middle.
Grab.
What a great catch by Braxton Lindsey. Had to stretch out. I looked like he was settling down there in the zone, and Jeff thought he was going to keep going, and Braxton just made a terrific play. So another first down for the Mounties on their, the 14-yard line.
Yes, sir.
They still can get a first down to 4. See if what Coach Harbin, Coach Brill have drawn up here. It's another empty set. Looks like design quarterback draw. Cuts to the right, cuts back up to the middle, and gains at least about 8 yards, maybe 7. Mounties have kind of found something here. You mentioned that in the pregame, Coach, where you thought that Jeff was going to be designed run plays more tonight.
Yes, I just thought that would be very beneficial to us. We have good running backs, but it's more of a running back by committee. I think Jeff's a more consistent threat running the ball for us.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 3, or a long 3, maybe 4. Empty set once again. What? Oh.
The flag.
The procedure?
Yes, looks like the receiver may have left early.
Boy.
We can't have those.
Those are those dead ball penalties that when you have momentum, it's 2nd and 3 on the 6-yard line. It brings up 2nd and 8, long 7. And you just have that momentum going. You got to keep that momentum going. Keep charging. They're on their heels. Fayetteville looks like they're going to come with a run blitz here. Throws it into Braxton Lindsay, and he has it. That's a touchdown, Mounties. Braxton Lindsay on a quick slant. Just gets it out of his hands quickly. Touchdown, Mounties. And the Mounties take the lead 6-0 early in this game. 7:09 left to go.
Great job by the Rogers Mounties. 2 big plays, 2 connections from Jeff and Braxton. Great job by Braxton there finding the end zone.
What a great start for Braxton Lindsay. You know, he's telling people, Coach, I'm a little tired, tapping his head. I think you deserve a break right now, 14.
He came and made the big play on 4th down stop for us, got the sack, got us the ball back. He made a crucial first down catch there on the slant that we saw. He had to stretch out a little bit. He expanded the zone. Then to come in and catch that touchdown pass that's huge for the Mounties. Wonder what the flag is.
Well, they got us to jump a little bit. We're going to go back 5 yards, but for our kicker, that's nothing.
It should still be a chip shot.
Marcus Mounts is a deep snapper. A.J. Francisco is the holder.
What a drive. That was impressive.
It really was. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good. Mounties are up 7-0 with 7:09 left in the first quarter, and really look like the more prepared team and the team that really wants this game a little bit more right now.
We're going to have a replay possibly.
And here's a replay on that touchdown. Try to get us to jump. Jeff kind of faked a little run there. Quick slant into Braxton. What a good read. And that's a good play inside there because Braxton's such a big target. And it's a short pass, too. It's not a long pass out to the corner of the end zone or the pylon. It's a quick hitter, and it's a high rate of success.
And it's a touchdown.
And it's a touchdown, exactly right. Don't want to settle for field goals down that deep. Got to set the kick again. The wind has died down some, but it's a little bit behind him still. And the Mounties defer to the second half, so, you know, it's almost like they're holding serve in tennis. You know, you broke their serve.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so another deep kick by Benson Ashley all the way to the back of the end zone. We do have a whistle on the – we'll go to the 20-yard line. I thought there was a whistle, but we are going to go to the 20-yard line here as Fayetteville takes over on their second possession of the game. See if they go to the air a little bit. They had one screen pass. It wasn't successful, and that's when Corbin Norris busted it hard. But they relied heavily on the run. Let's see if they switch it up a little bit. Twins to the far side, single set to the near. Going with a slot receiver, maybe bringing an extra blocker. He's back to pass. Over there, that's Jason Delamar. A quick hitter. Gain of about 6. Good tackle by LeSean Gaucher. Zeke Parsons is over there as well. They try to set you up there with that, too, those quick hitters.
Yes.
And then they go stop and go. We've got to be careful with that. Looks like they'd give it to Christian Battles on the far side. He's got a head of steam. Really good tackle out there by Zeke Parsons. He had a head of steam there, and he got 7 yards before he was even touched. So that's a first down for the Fayetteville Bulldogs.
Yeah, we need our linebackers to make those tackles, not our safeties, if we're going to be productive tonight. We don't need our secondary making too many of those tackles.
Looks like they brought in an extra blocker, and it's going to go to a quick hitter here. That ball was in the air for a second.
We had a chance. That'd have been a major turn of events there.
It sure would have. We're going to bring up second down. Yeah, Cohen Chalmers was there. That linebacker, junior. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Looks like Marcus Mounts is going to come on a blitz, and he does. Oh, come to the inside, Marcus. They going to flush him to the outside, Marcus, and Odom does make a good run out of it.
Enough for the first down.
Yeah, it's going to be a first down or close to it at least. You see how Marcus took that inside route if he just stayed on the outside, and because they were doing a little bit of a twist blitz.
Just took a poor angle.
Odom calls for the ball. He's going to keep it up the middle. Odom up the middle. He's going to gain at least almost enough for another first down. And we switch out our defensive line right now, trying to give them a break.
We're going to Braxton William, Madsen,
yeah,
and Kyrie Bonneville.
It is going to be a first down for the Bulldogs. Trips to the far side. Here comes on a safety blitz. Quick hitter out. That's not Delamar. That's number 5. That's Grant, Trevor Grant, Charlie Graves. So it's going to be 2nd and 4 on the play. Twins to both sides. Bringing most of they do on the quick sweep, and there's Marcus Mounts with the first hit, and he didn't hang on to him. The Mounties do recover and stop him for a 3-yard gain, but we had him in the backfield for a little bit, and they just got away from that, spun away, and gained another 4 yards for a first down.
Yeah, I thought we had him wrapped up there. He found a way to break that tackle and gain probably 3 or more yards than he should have.
Got to keep our feet on that.
Yes.
If we keep our feet, we're good. A slot receiver in there for the Mounties, or for the Bulldogs. Odom is back to pass. He doesn't like what he sees. He's brought down. Marcus Mounts.
Marcus Mounts having a heck of a game up to this point.
Loss of 5 yards.
Big play by Marcus Mounts.
More pressure brought on by the Mounties, and they get home again, and it's going to bring up 2nd and about 16 or so. Let's see if the Mounties have forced them into something they're not uncomfortable with. They can come with more pressure out here to the sideline. Stay with them. Breaks tackles. He gets all the way down, almost gets the first down. Game about 14 on the play. That's Luke Robley.
We've got to be under control when we come to tackle. The easiest guy to make miss is the guy full speed out of control. We've got to get there, break down, and wrap them up. These guys are elusive and can make you miss.
Going to bring up 3rd and 4. Yeah, open field tackling has got to be a little bit cleaner out here. Just stay on your feet and wait and hang on and wait for help to arrive.
Absolutely.
It's like twin set to both sides. Looks like Odom's going to carry it again up the middle. He's finding it's picking his way. He's going to get a first down. Every time he rides it a little bit longer, he keeps it.
Yep.
That's always kind of a key of what he does there.
Yeah, he's not fast. He's not quick. He's slippery. He's just kind of slippering his way. Remind me of Jake Plummer. Remember Jake Plummer back in the day?
Trips to the far side. Single set to the near. Looks left. The ball is tipped and tackled for no gain. Troy Chandler on the tackle. Landon Holzhauer on the catch.
Bonneville comes out. Braxton Lindsey checks back in the game.
3:06 left to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 9. So they're bringing Battles in motion, looking his way, and then a screen to the opposite way, and it's tipped by Cam. He tripped up. It looks like Jason Delamar does maintain his balance. Close to making a superb play out there was Cam Cunningham. I think he got his hand on that ball on that screen pass as they're coming with the corner blitz.
Was that Cam or Braxton that was able to tip the ball?
I think it was Cam coming in on the blitz, and then Braxton came and made the tackle. Give it to Battles up the middle. Looks like he's picking his way, and he's going to be touchdown Bulldogs. 2:46 left to go in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs found a little balance there on that drive. The Mounties had that one sack to kind of make it, second and long. Weren't able to kind of keep them behind the chains.
Yeah, I think the quarterback run was huge that drive for them. They had 2 or 3 quarterback runs there to gain first downs. We had one we had him wrapped up, and he was still able to get his way through there and pick up extra yards.
They line up in this set all the time, and then you may set that up for later this season or later in this game. You never know if they want to run something different, but they make you work on it.
Is that a version of those swinging gate?
It is, yes. Kick is good for the Bulldogs, and that ties the game 7-7 with 2:46 left to go in the first quarter. Well, some of the things that I saw, I think you probably saw it too, Coach, just the arm tackles. They broke away from a couple of arm tackles that we had them wrapped up in the backfield, or a 1 yard loss or a 2 yard loss, and we just couldn't maintain that tackle.
And also we talked about a little while ago, but also was tackling in the open field. The first guy's got to get there and break down and wrap him up and secure the tackle and wait for his buddies to come and clean him up. We don't need big shots in the open field. It's not going to happen.
Man, it looked like they love to bring pressure. You see Coach Williams designing up all these, really sophisticated blitz packages and run blitz packages. And, and that one where Marcus Mounts was coming in, he just took a funny angle. And if and I know that in the film room, Coach Williams is going to talk about that, maybe even on the sideline.
Yeah, they'll make an adjustment. We got a 7-7 ball game with 2:46 left in the first quarter.
Back deep is LeSean Gaucher and Cam Cunningham, the cornerbacks, along with Xander Burke and Parker Nix. Kick look is deep and will be in the end zone, so the Mounties will take their second possession on the 20-yard line. Coach, what did you see and what did you like about that first drive that the Mounties had?
I like the quarterback run. I really thought that kept them off their toes. And Jeff does a great job of setting that quarterback run up. We talked about them throwing the ball earlier. He pauses just enough to get those DBs and linebackers to drop into their zones, and he's able to get behind those big linemen and pick his way. I thought that was huge. And also finding Braxton on the quick game. Get it to him quick. Let him make 5 or 10 yards as opposed to throwing to it deep. I thought that was good for us.
Jeff's always been really good at reading blocks and how to set up his blocks as well too. Back in his Elmwood days. Looks like they're going for a quad set and going to shift out of it. Xander Burke is out there in place of Braxton Lindsay. This looks like Jeff is going to go on a quarterback keep. Tries to get to the sideline, is pushed out of bounds. Going to lose about 2 or 3 yards. Charlie Garton making the tackle out there.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 13. Ball's going to be on left hash.
Brought Braxton back in the game. They are going to go empty set once again. It's like Eikenberry to the near numbers. Jeff is step back and flushed it out to the right. Looks like there's a flag down. They do get to Jeff, and he's sacked back at the 12-yard line. There is a flag.
Looks like it's in the area of holding, more than likely.
More than likely to be declined. It is declining. Going to bring up 3rd and long here for the Mounties. That tackle was made by Kendrick Williams.
We got 3rd and 13 from the 17-yard line.
Yeah, 2:27 left to go in the first quarter. I think it's 3rd and a little bit more than that. I think it says 13 on the board, but probably a little bit more. Empty set. Oh, they're bringing the house. Jeff is trying to find some time. Throws it deep to Braxton. Oh, just outside.
Barely misses him. He has some pressure on him.
He did. He got hit hard, too, as he threw it. Just needed another half second to throw that ball. If he had another little bit more time, maybe he could put it up in the air a little further, but brought Braxton all the way across from this. He was lined up on the hash on the other side and brought him all the way here.
Yeah, that's a long developing play.
It is a long developing play. And Jeff did a good job of kind of finding his way and backing up and, moving around just in the pocket.
Trying to bide itself some time a little bit.
Mm-hmm. The snap is good. Kick is low. And it's going to be returned from the 50-yard line. And it's a solid return of about 12 yards. Landon Holzhauer is the return man. And the Bulldogs do have good field position on their third series of the night. And that wasn't much of a rest for the defense.
No, they're right back out there.
Yeah, that was on the clock. It was not much time. It was only about a minute went off the clock in that series. Bulldogs give it to number 2.
Tackled by Hurston Cruz.
Caleb Johnson is the running back. Going quickly now. Quick hitter here. Katavian Taylor finds his crease and gets all the way down to about the 13-yard line. Tackled there by Troy Chandler. He just kind of split the defenders on a quick hitter. He's a good athlete out there, number 1, Katavian Taylor.
Yeah, he is.
And Bulldogs are going quick once again. Going to give it to Johnson. He finds some crease again in the interior there. Fights his way all the way to the 1-yard line. It's Christian Flores battling him all the way to the 1.
I think we'll see battle here.
Battles or Johnson probably just going to. It's Johnson again. Oh, it's held.
Great job.
He's short. Oh no! Oh boy! They flung him around and maybe threw him into the end zone. And the far referee does call a touchdown. So Bulldogs go in the end zone and are up 13-7 with 1:03 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, we got to find our rhythm back on offense when we get the ball back.
We do. We got to get some first downs. We got to keep this high-powered offense of the Fayetteville Bulldogs on the sideline.
Absolutely.
We keep them on the sideline, and then all that talent, all that athleticism.
We don't see it.
Yeah, you just can't have them on the field, or else they'll do things like they've done here in this series.
And they're just running the ball. They're running the ball, and they're getting the ball out quick and letting their playmakers make plays in space.
And they don't need much room to make something happen.
And I got to reiterate, our first guy there, he's got to break down and secure the tackle. I'm seeing too many times where our DBs are coming in, and they're flying in trying to make one heck of a hit. Mm-hmm. If they would just break down, wrap them up, and let his teammates come and help with the tackle.
Even if the defensive back gave him 2 yards of room there. And
exactly. Break them down, wrap them up.
And wrap them up and just wait for your help if we're not big enough to bring them down. But give them 2 yards, but don't give them 17.
Absolutely.
In a way.
And I'm sure those are things that they discussed on the sideline and they'll probably talk about it more here.
Yeah, Coach Williams is getting the guys together. Him and Coach Tim McCamp are looking at the playbooks right now, kind of going over with the linebackers. Coach Javi is down there, Javi Carbonell, talking to the linemen. Javi Carbonell is a new father now. Congratulations to Coach Javi. Cam Cunningham and LeSean Gaucher back deep for the Mounties. Kick for the Bulldog is all the way.
We might get a return.
Yeah, we're going to get a return here. Oh, they do give it to Cam Cunningham, who has it. He got a crease on the sideline over there. brings it out to the 31-yard line. A nice return by Cam. You know, they faked that a couple of times last week.
Yeah.
And I was assuming he was going to fake again, but they gave it to Cam, and
nice return.
a really nice return of 31 yards. So the Mounties have it on their own 31-yard line on the far hash. Last possession was a quick 3-and-out. Not much time taken off the clock. Defense didn't get much rest. And you could almost see it when the defense went back out there and they had the ball.
Yeah.
You know, on the 39-yard line to the Fayetteville, and it's tough to rebound from that.
Positive play on first down is what we need.
Bring Harrell in motion. Got 4 to this side. Jeff looking over here. That's to Drayson Volk. He's got some room. Good blocking out there. Drayson just get to the sideline. That a boy.
Looks like a first down.
Looks like very close to a first down. Drayson did a good job there, just getting what he could, get to the sideline.
Great job blocking on the perimeter. They block what they call MDM, the most dangerous man. So there's no specific guy they're going for. It's just whoever's the most dangerous man is coming in for the tackle. And those guys get a great job of recognizing that and giving a good block for Volks to find that seam and hit the sideline.
I think that was Aiden Eichenberry. Jeff looking quick again to Braxton. Nice quick hitter. Great little first down play. Gain of 7 yards. Taken down by Dax Horton. So we're going to bring up a short 2nd and 3.
I think we'll see quarterback run here.
Looks like Jeff is looking quick again to Braxton. It's first down. He's got some help. Nice job of blocking for the Mounties.
Good quick pass by Jeff.
Alan Perez, the center, is out there helping guide him down the field. It's another first down. There's 2 positive first downs for the Mounties. First on their on the Mountie 39-yard line. Got a little momentum right now. Looks like Braxton is quarterback now, and Jeff is going in motion. It does look like timeout.
Who called the timeout? Fayetteville or?
Fayetteville.
End of the quarter.
Sorry,
okay.
thank you. End of quarter.
I thought they saw Braxton go to
Oh, my
quarterback and they
goodness.
called timeout.
Here we are going to go with our trick play.
Yes.
And it ends at the quarter.
Yes.
And now Fayetteville's like, well, hey, what was that? You know, the coaches are going to have their ears perked up.
Yeah, well, that's the second different look we've seen. Earlier we saw Blockberger go to quarterback, and we saw Parker Nix go to running back, and they ran a speed sweep with Jeff.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
And welcome back. Jeff is going to go empty set, put Jack Hill in motion. Looks like a quarterback design run all the way. He slips, makes his way all the way, about a 9-yard carry.
Another good positive yard on first down. About a 7-yard gain on first down.
Second and 3. So he's going to go empty set once again. Looks like another design quarterback run. Jeff has found some room on the sideline. He's up the middle, going to cut to the outside. He's going to keep his feet. That's a touchdown,
Mounties. Touchdown, baby.
33 yards. Jeff Regan, the quarterback draw, with terrific blocking on the outside. And the Mounties look to tie this game up on a beautiful series. Positive play after positive play, positive catch. Jeff takes it in from 33 yards out. And with the extra point here, going to tie the ball game. Well designed. They talked about how they might run Jeff a little bit more tonight. And Jeff does like getting hit. I mean, he's a little bit crazy like that.
You got to be to play this game.
And the kick is good. Oh, running into the kicker maybe? No.
Wow. That's the same recipe we had the first drive.
It is.
Quick passes, quarterback run.
What a terrific blocking out there. Braxton was out there.
Yes, great job by the offensive guard and offensive tackle, leading him into the end zone. He was able to find his hole, had enough speed to get to the secondary and find that piling over there on the left sideline.
Here's a replay here. We can see who had some of the blocking. Look at Drayson Volk out there. Look at Aiden Eichenberry back deep and staying with it. Jeff making a few guys miss. Brings him, number 16, into the end zone with him. Just enough power to bring him in the end zone.
We talked about it last week. He's very strong down low.
He'll get up underneath those big linebackers.
Yeah, he does. But great job right there. Great play design. Big plays on first down with a difference in that drive.
So the Mounties answer, bring it to 14-14 early in the second quarter. Not even 40 seconds gone in the second quarter, and the Mounties score, tie this thing up. I was texting with one of my friends from Fayetteville, and he said, well, Jeff had a good game last week, 2 touchdowns passing, 2 touchdowns running. Said he might need 4 passing and 4 running just to keep pace with this Bulldog offense.
Yeah, they're high-powered.
Yes. Benson Ashley kicks it again. It's a little against the wind. Katavian Taylor does have it. Difficult catch. Finds some room up the middle. He's got some speed, and he's long. Good tackle by Christian Flores out there. He's a dangerous threat when he has the ball in his hands. That's why they have him deep.
Absolutely. He can go. He can go. And, again, he can make you miss in a small space. Hopefully we've talked to our defensive backs about open field tackling, and I'm sure they have. But we definitely have to, and I hate to beat a dead horse, they say, but we have to do a better job of tackling the open field.
Yeah. You see our starters right there. Christian Flores, our starting, is on kickoff, and thank goodness he's on kickoff. That's why he's there.
Yes.
Because you can count on him to make that maybe almost a touchdown-saving tackle. It's close to it. Here's Odom in the backfield with Battles. No, that's Johnson right now. And he's wrapped up by Hunter Dickey. Loss of a yard. That's a great job by Hunter Dickey. Yeah, that's Caleb Johnson in the backfield with him. He had a good series last time. It's going to be 2nd and 11. They're going with the 1 setback. I look for a quarterback run on this one. He's dropping back to pass. The Mounties have got him scrambling out of play here. Jacks him right here. The sideline is Corbin Norris. You can
gain of maybe 2 yards possibly.
Corbin can go sideline to sideline, can he?
Yes, he can.
And Garrett Odom's a very good runner, and that shows you the speed of Corbin Norris. Well, they stepped out of bounds back here, so it's not a gain at all. So maybe 1 yard. So it brings up 3rd and 10.
Big down here for the Mounties.
Big more trips to the far. Single set here. Odom back to pass. We bring some pressure. Hunter Dickey is there. They block him down. Sack him in the backfield. Hunter Dickey met him back there along with, was that number 8, Marcus Mounts. Oh, they brought so much pressure, and it looked like another sophisticated
Here
twist.
goes the replay of that sack.
Replay. Look how, oh, yes.
Hunter Dickey and Marcus Mounts. We've called Marcus Mounts' name a lot tonight.
You see how Nesto from the nose guard went outside, and it brought the tackle with him and open space for him. So a little twist action there on that blitz. Brings up a 4th and a long for 17, and here's the punt. Let's see what we do. We got to get away from that one. Get away. Don't do anything silly. The Mounties are going to have good field position on their own 37-yard line to start another possession. This will be the 4th possession for the Mounties. They've been successful on 2 of the 3 they've had.
See if we stick with that same recipe that we had our first 2 scoring drives. Quick passes, quarterback run game.
I do like that. And it has the Bulldogs a little bit flustered. And they look a little tired. Look how they're coming out right now.
Yes.
They weren't coming out. They weren't expecting to come out again. And let's call it. Jeff with a quick hitter over here to Cooper Daniel. Cooper keeps his feet. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Trust your speed, Cooper. 20,
Keep
10,
going.
Trust your speed. All the way down to about the 3-yard line. Cooper Daniel, what a great catch. Made 2 guys miss. All the way down to, looks like did he step out of bounds?
Here goes the replay of that play.
Yeah, I'd like to just keep trusting your speed and go, go, go. But it looks like he stepped out of bounds at the 11-yard line, they said.
But again, another quick pass.
Another quick pass.
And those quick passes set up your quarterback run we talked about earlier. Throw the bubble, fake it, and quarterback run.
They're going to go empty set here. Jeff is looking there and going to behind the quarterback run here. Kind of sneaks through and gains about 4 or 5. Pretty good tackle
Like
by Charlie Garton.
Ran into the back of Big Perez there, number 61.
Mm-hmm. Drayson Voken telling Jeff, hey, good run, or hey, watch that block. Come my way. I got my man.
There you go.
They're going Braxton at the slot right here. See if they motion out of it. They don't. They're going to come quarterback run all the way. And that's Jeff going to be in the end zone. Touchdown Mounties on a 7-yard scamper to the right side. And the Mounties take the lead here on homecoming night with 9:01 left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, he came back. He looked like he had a run pass option there.
Well,
on the perimeter.
Watch Jack Harrell. They're going to. He has that option to throw to Jack Harrell. If the cornerback goes with Jack, Jeff's going to keep it. If the cornerback comes up and gets Jack, he pop passes it over his head.
How many different ways are we running the option nowadays?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's nothing more than an option.
Right.
Again, another great play design. Put that guy in a stressful situation. Either way, he's wrong.
Snap, good hold. And now you have the Bulldogs defense on their heels. Mounties take the lead 21-14, 9:01 left to go in the second quarter. And I knew this was going to be a good game. I knew the Mounties are going to be ready. This has been a so far really well-designed offensive game plan. Because up to this point, the Mounties, besides the Muskogee game, we haven't had, seen a really great opponent. They've been good opponents, not great.
Not great.
This is a great opponent, and,
yes.
and for us to play like this tonight is something special.
Absolutely. So excited how they're playing right now. We've got to stay consistent, and we've got to stay away from penalties. We've got to continue to take care of the ball. And again, our defense is playing lights out right now. Hope that continues as well.
Yeah. See if Benson Ashley can get this ball into the end zone. There is a slight breeze that we mentioned in his face. The wind has died down some. A little left or right. Yeah. What an answer here by the Mounties. Held them again on a sophisticated defensive scheme to get the sack on third down. And on a 4-play drive there, Mounties score. That looks like it's going to be returnable again. It's Katavian Taylor, the dangerous number 1. He's out, found a seam. They do bring him down, but it's another terrific return by Katavian.
Looks like tackle made by Jared Blockberger.
And Jackson Ruth. Senior Jackson Ruth having himself a great season.
We got to get back to kicking that ball out the end zone. We don't want to keep kicking this number 1, I guarantee you.
Yeah. That's such a weapon to kick it into the end zone with these talented guys from the Bulldogs. Let's see what the Mounties can do. Looks like the quarterback keeper, Odom, keeps it up the middle and gains 11 yards all the way and is tackled by Christian Flores, but not before he gets 11. He picks his way through there.
Yeah, we got to be disciplined inside linebacker. A lot of times we see is a cross key when you got that back that's beside you. The opposite linebacker will key the back. The other one should be keying the quarterback.
Bring Delamar in motion. Looks like they flick it out to him. We got a guy there. He cuts to the inside. That's where all the help is. I like how they pushed him to the inside there. LeSean came on the outside, made him go inside where the help was, and cleaned him up out there.
Gain of about 6 yards.
Yeah, Corbin was out there. And Kyrie Bonneville. Oh. Yeah,
like a false start on offense.
It should be a false start, shouldn't it?
Yep, that's going to be on offense.
Casey Dick is saying that it's going to be on defense. It is a false start against the Bulldogs. So that brings up a, manageable second down to second and 9. So Battles lines up on the far numbers. Empty set here for Odom. Back to pass again. Going to go to Katavian Taylor. Always wrapped up right there. What a great play.
Job by Zeke Parsons there.
Zeke Parsons read it the whole way. He watches film.
Yeah, he does. He sniffed it out. Smart kid, very athletic, long and rangy.
That's good coaching. Here's a replay on that. Watch Zeke come up. He reads that thing. Bust right through the block. Right through the block. Loss of 5 yards on the play. Now it's 3rd and long for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 13. Odom back to pass. And another blitz. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the ball was on the ground. We didn't quite see it. Braxton Lindsay once again in the backfield.
Wreaking havoc all night from that defensive end position. And they allow Braxton to play in a 2-point stance, 3-point stance, whatever he feels more comfortable with.
Hunter Dickey was there as well.
What an impact he's having on the game.
He sure is. Another big play. Forces another 4th down. It's going to bring our offense back on the field. Their defense. And their defense is tired. Big kick. No, it's off to the side. Get away from it. Get away from it. It takes a Fayetteville bounce.
We're still going to have the ball in pretty good field position.
Still very good field position.
About the 29-yard line.
We'll take it anywhere right now, right?
Right, absolutely.
I'm confident what the play calling is and how we're executing. Yeah, it looks like they did touch it on the 32, so the Mounties will take over on the 36-yard line. Okay, even better. Even better.
Again, I think we talked about it earlier. 3 to 4 yards is a great play. As you get your 3 to 4 yards per play, the big one's going to happen naturally.
It's good to see Cooper Daniel get involved there. He only has 1 catch on the season.
That was a big one there.
That was a big one for him to get going. So got Harold back there with Jeff. Harold goes in motion. Jeff is empty set. Quick hitter to Cooper Daniel. Good possession receiver right there, Cooper.
Again, another quick pass.
Another quick pass. Way to possess the ball, get a couple more yards. It'll be 2nd and about 4, made a gain of 6, maybe a little bit more. Going to be empty set once again. So they're going to go quarterback design run. Jeff finds a crease.
Close enough for a first down.
It is going to be enough for a first down. They're going to chew a little bit of the clock here. Maybe do some of this where we possess the ball, and we need another score before we go into halftime. But
yes, that'd be great.
Don't leave a whole bunch on the clock. Maybe. I mean, I'll take a touchdown any way you get it, but this will be empty set. Something was hinky there, but Braxton Lindsay has it on the outside. Good blocking. He cuts it back to the middle, spins, pinballs his way all the way to about the 35-yard line. That's where he's dead. I don't see any flags. Do you, Coach?
I do not.
I saw a little bit of movement there, but no flags.
Well, we talked about Braxton. We always say big, strong, and fast. Let's add quick to that. He made some quick moves in there. Quick feet, spin move. Big, strong kid.
Inside a phone booth or something like that. I mean, it really great play by 14 Braxton Lindsay.
Well, you can see why he's getting a lot of college interest right now. You can see the impact he's having, and he's probably going to have the same impact in 2 years from now at some Division I college for sure.
He got another offer this week from the Utah Utes. They're going to go empty set once again. That's Harrell in motion. Looks like it's going to be a whistle on the play.
Dead ball falls.
Yeah, another false start. But you look at the Fayetteville Bulldog defense, and they got their hands on their hips, and they're tired. Look at 99. He's got his hands on his hips. We got to keep the pressure on these guys.
I don't know how used they are to playing from behind. Bring up 1st and 15 from the 42-yard line.
Set. Looks like it's going to fake the pass. Jeff finds a little bit of room to the outside. He splits the receivers there.
Good gain there.
Gets hit, but spins his way and keeps his balance enough to gain another 3 or 4.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 30-yard line, 2nd and 3. Just about 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half.
Looks like they're going to get it to Braxton on that little sweep. Looks like it's going to be enough for a first down. Nice, tough run. Braxton giving up his body.
Yes. And again, great play design. Another way to get one of your playmakers involved in offense.
Yeah, this offense, scheme by Brill and Harbison they've had tonight. They seem to, we talked about it off air, but they got them schemed up pretty well right now.
Absolutely.
Chew a little bit of clock. Let the clock go a little bit here. 3:44 left to go in the second quarter. Empty set. Looks like quick hitter over here to Cooper Daniel. Wait on your block. Good. Go get what you can, Coop.
Again, another 5 yards on first down.
I like that. Just go to the sideline, get 3 or 4, because if you cut to the inside, there's
where all
help.
the trouble's coming from.
That's where all the trouble and the help is coming from. And, that was really good of Cooper just to kind of go get what he got. And look at that. That's 6 yards.
Yes.
That's an important first down play. I love Cooper's having a great night tonight. Empty set once again. Oh, let's go.
That should be enough for a first down right there.
Yeah, offsides on the Bulldogs. They were going to come with some sort of blitz. Number 9, Rhett Tidwell. Very good player, that linebacker, but I hadn't called his name much tonight. (15-yard line, 1st and 10, Mounties. Going to go empty set once again. Holding near hash. Looks like a design run. Jeff outruns the linebacker. He's going to get in the end zone again. Jeff with a 16-yard rush around the corner. Just too fast for those linebackers and enough speed and power to get into the end zone. Make it 28-14 pending the extra point here. There's a replay. Jeff just runs out that outside linebacker.
Yeah.
Just can't hang with
Drayson Bowles gets enough of a block to spring him to the outside. And we talked about it early on. Quarterback run is going to be huge tonight, and it has been up to this point.
27-14 right now. 3:27 left on the clock. I know there's a lot left, but we'll take the touchdown any way they can give it. Heck, actually, let's hold them, get the ball back, score again.
What I'm anxious to see if there's any pressing by the Fayetteville offense. I don't know how accustomed they are from playing from behind, especially down 2 scores in the first half.
Yeah, and the Mounties are playing incredibly efficiently.
Yes, absolutely.
If you can say that, incredibly efficient. But, just getting the positive yards on those first down plays. Cooper Daniel, helping out. Braxton Lindsay, the blocking has been fantastic. The offensive line has been fantastic tonight,
yes.
Creating plays. And Jeff is showing that run-pass option. So he has an option to pass that. He's like, I don't like it. I'm going to go run.
Great play design. Great scheme by the offensive staff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the first time we've seen some of these plays, but I guarantee they've been practicing some of this stuff for about 3 or 4 weeks now. See if we can get one out the back of the end zone. I don't want to see the ball in number 1's hands.
Yeah, that flag is kind of picked up again. Looks like it's coming from the south.
Yeah, it's right in his face.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get it into the end zone. See if they do maybe a pooch somewhere down to the 20. Out here on the near numbers.
Yes,
I'd like to see something, and there's a big opening here on the near numbers between the 20 and the 30-yard line.
Kick it wherever number 1 is not.
And he does go with the pooch, and they do call for a fair catch. That's Landon Hellsauer. Calls it a fair catch. They do get it at the 34, which it's very similar to what position they've had the last couple of returns. But
you don't risk the threat of him taking it to the house because he's been a block or 2 away from really taking one all the way. So that's smart by the coaches. I think they're listening to what you're saying. I wonder if they're tuning into the broadcast.
But, yeah, I do like that pooch kick there and, get it out of his hands and let our defense, who seem to be rested, seem to be fired up, seem to be wanting to get out there hungry.
And your offense and defense are going to feed off each other. So defense is going to come and pin their ears back, and they want to make plays also, just like offense has.
Hunter Dickey is out there, and it looks like we could come with another blitz, a sophisticated blitz. Oh, out to Contavious Taylor. See if we can contain him. It looks like he's got some running room out there. See if Christian Flores has enough to get him. He's just an athlete. We came with a blitz, and they went with a short pass to Contavious Taylor, number 1. And he split the defense, and he took it 62 yards for a touchdown.
That's the big play potential that they have. That's why it's very important that we tackle in the open field. I'm anxious to see what that looked like in the open field. Who was the first guy there? How did he get there? Did he break down? Was he full speed out of control, or did he gather himself before he went and tried to make that tackle?
I like that, design blitz. The blitz was really good. He just got rid of it just before we could get there. You get it to your athlete, and he can make something happen. That's how quickly they can score. Scores 28-0. 3:13 left to go. Plenty of time, Coach.
Yes, plenty of time for us to get another score for sure.
Kick is up and good. Almost got to it. Leishawn Gaucher almost got to the block. The Mounties are going to have to go out on offense again, and with 3:13 left to go on the clock.
I would love to score, but I would also, more than anything, love to run this clock out and not give them an opportunity to get the ball back on offense.
And you'd be happy with a 7-point lead right now, getting the ball at the second half.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I see what you mean. And maybe it'd be doubly nice. Score here, get the ball, score again, coming out of the half. That blitz package has been so effective tonight, and I think some of the Bulldog coaches were saying, hey, we got to get that ball out of our hands quick, out of that quarterback quick. Cam Cunningham and Leishawn Gaucher are back deep. There's Parker Nix and Xander Burke. Ball looks like it's going to go to Leishawn. No, it's going to be in the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback. Bring it out to the 20-yard line. So the Mounties have 80 yards to go with 3:13 left in the second quarter. And it is a wonderful homecoming night here tonight. We're expecting the Navy SEAL leapfrog parachuting team to come in, but there were some technical difficulties with the planes. So we didn't get to see those. It's a little bit disappointing. But
it is. I was excited to see it.
It's a Hall of Fame night tonight, so stay tuned at halftime for some of that. And here come the Mounties once again. Empty set. Looks like it's another design run play for Jeff. He reads that block well. There's some space out here. Cooper Daniel getting run out of bounds by Charlie Garton. Good blocking.
First down.
Looked like Caden Larimore came out there. Number 78 it was. Blocking that linebacker. They just leave that number 23, that linebacker, untouched.
Yes.
And we pull this way with the tackle of the guard. And Jeff just reads that block. First down, Mounties. Quick hitter to Cooper Daniel. Okay, he's brought down, but maybe a gain of 1. We might be setting him up here for something. I mean, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
With the inside
like
receiver, Braxton maybe looked like he's going to block, and he takes off in that pump and had Braxton go down the numbers and hit him streaking down the sideline.
I was thinking the same thing with our flants. We've hit so many flants, maybe a flant and go.
Mm-hmm. Because they don't have the defensive pressure from the linemen right now. They're not getting pressure on Jeff. He's getting it out quick or he's running it. Second down and 9. Trying to decide what to do. Thrown out of bounds.
Smart play. There was a receiver in the vicinity.
Yep. And the referees are talking about it a little bit, but we do have receivers over there. Yeah, they said incomplete.
Second and 9. We need to get a good 4 to 5 yards here to make third. Oh, I'm sorry. This Is this third down?
It is third. It should change there. There you go. Third down and 9. Need a positive play here. Oh, going to be timeout. Bulldogs. Do stop the clock. It's 2:23 left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, first down here would be big.
Yeah.
Because I think they have enough time on the clock to pose the threat to scoring before half.
Yeah, they scored in one play in 10 seconds last possession, so they do have enough time.
Switch gears for a second while we're at this timeout. Want to give shout out to the baseball team that hosted a phenomenal golf tournament this past Monday at Shadow Valley. I had an outstanding time. Dave, you have a good time?
I had a fantastic time. It's a wonderful course.
Yeah.
Wonderful program.
The greens were so fast, and the hole placement was too hard for me.
Yeah, very difficult. Appreciate you, Matt Watts, if you're listening, for putting on that.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
He's the director of that, and he puts on a great tournament and raised a lot of money for the baseball team, who coincidentally 5 straight conference championships. Matt Milson, Derek Bunch, and Joey Taylor, who just fantastic job with the baseball team. And, you know, we're raising money for when they have to go on these trips. So it's a great event. And thank you, Matt Watts, for what you did for that tournament. It was a really great day. Here go the Mounties. Third and 9. Going empty set. Zach Harrell in motion. Jeff looking there. Looks like he's got some time. Throws it across. That's Drayson Volk. He's got it down to the 50-yard line, down to the 40. Trust your speed. Stay out to the outside.
There's a flag.
I was going to be holding up. Gets it all the way down to the 32. Looks like there's holding by maybe Eikenberry way out there.
Should still be enough for a first down.
First down. It'll be first down on the 48-yard line.
Yes, sir.
The plus 48. He was doing a good job out there.
He was. I didn't see the hold.
I mean, they could call holding on that
every play.
Every single play.
Yeah. But good job, great patience, because Volks came all the way across the field to get open on that play.
And the offensive line gave Jeff just enough time. I mean, that was a lot of time for that to develop.
And great patience by Jeff for allowing it to develop. Here's the replay.
The replay. This is where I want Trayson, just trust your speed and keep going to the outside. And
right there where they get the hold.
And that's where it's difficult for the blocker.
Yeah, you can only hold your block for so long.
Yeah. Braxton Holland checks into the game. They do go empty set. Braxton Holland is the slot receiver. Passes. Oh, going up top. That's
like
pass interference. My goodness. It's picked off. I thought that ball hit the ground. That is picked off by number 4.
Wonder if we can get a replay on that.
Mathis Brody. We got a flag here.
That's going to be on our sideline. But
well, here's the replay. How is that not a? Oh, that's the end of the replay. We didn't see it. How is that not pass interference? Oh, sideline warning. It's just a warning. It's not a penalty. I don't know how that ball. We're so far away from here. We're 100 yards from where that play was made. Maybe the cameras picked it up. Maybe you folks saw it at home better than we did. But I'm not sure how that ball ended up number 4's hands, or that wasn't a pass interference. Now the Bulldogs have the ball with 1:49 left to go in the second quarter. Back to passes Odom, trying to get to him, throws deep. That's over his head. Yeah, they're trying to get to their playmaker, Tavian Taylor again.
It'd be smart for it to bracket him at this point, put one in the face and put one over the top. I think he's more of a threat than the Arkansas commit at this moment.
That's right. Yeah, Delamar is an Arkansas commit to baseball, but he's still an athlete.
Yeah.
Looks like the quarterback keep for Odom. Does keep it up the middle. Hit hard by Marcus Mounts, held up there just short of the first down. 1:33 left to go.
They did get enough for a first down.
That's a favorable spot there. So it is 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line. Oh, bad snap. Oh, he takes it down to the ground. Ball bounces, but he decides to go ahead to the ground with it. It's going to be a loss of about 6.
Yes.
And the Bulldogs call a timeout.
I'm noticing Corbin Norris with a noticeable limp. He's coming off the field now.
Oh, no. Hopefully it's just dinged up and not spun or turned ankle or something like that.
We know Corbin's a tough kid. If it's anything, he'll try his best to fight through it.
1:02 left to go in the second quarter. Mounties with a lead, 28-21. See if the Mounties can hold on to this lead going into halftime. That was just a erstwhile and clandestine reporter, Molly Davis, just sent us the video that we didn't see. And looks like number 4 for Fayetteville just made a terrific play. I mean, bobbled it, came up with the ball somehow. So you folks can rewind it and watch it.
Well, credit to that young man for making a heck of a play. I thought the ball hit the ground. I definitely thought it was pass interference.
I got to watch your deep shots here. Odom backing up, pressure on them. No, they do get him. Great play by Hunter Dickey. Hunter Dickey, I like how the pressure came up the backside, flushed him up the middle, and Hunter Dickey was right there to grab him up. That only brings 46 seconds left to go.
They're going to take a deep shot here, I would think. Or maybe try to get it to number 1 again with a quick screen, see if he can make something happen. I'm sure we're going to dial up some pressure here. Braxton Lindsay back in the ball game at a defensive end.
Odom looks to the far side. That's Katavian Taylor.
That's great tackle.
That's a very good tackle.
That's a great tackle by Cam Cunningham in the open field. That's what we got to have right there. Just a sure tackle in the open field.
I know it was a gain of 10 yards, but I don't care. It's not 90.
Exactly.
Yards. So that looks like the Bulldogs going to be happy ending the half like this. Oh, timeout. Who's got a Rogers called timeout? Okay, thank you. So it does bring a 4th down. The Mounties do call timeout. 18 seconds left to go in the half.
So we can get a replay here of the sack by Hunter Dickey.
Look how he keeps fighting through those two guys. Man, those long arms of his, too.
Yes.
And he's just a junior.
I think we're only losing Nesto Gonzalez up front. I think everyone else is coming back next year.
A lot of folks coming back.
Yes. All right, it's 4th and 9. Fayetteville's going to the ball with 18 seconds remaining before halftime.
Are we going to go after it? Or are we just going to be okay with?
They're going to be conscious of a fake here as well.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to call. Coach Harbison's going to call a timeout. I don't think we have enough guys on the field. Looks like we're kind of a little bit confused there.
Yeah, I counted 10.
Yeah.
One guy started to come on, then he came back off. So smart timeout. You can't take him home with you.
Boy, what a well-played first half.
Yeah, very exciting first half. Too exciting for me. I liked it better when we're up 2 scores.
Yes. Yes, that was a big that touchdown they had, that one-play touchdown at 64 yards to Katavian Taylor, that was big for the Bulldogs.
And that was one of our keys early on, keep them in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
The running backs, the receivers, we can't allow them to get in front of us because they're going to win the track meet.
Right. LeSean Gaucher is back deep for the Mounties. I don't know if they told him to, if it's an easy catch it. If not, just let it bounce.
Get out the way.
Get out the way. Last year they did snap it over the punter's head. We are coming after it. Okay. Let's get away from it. Heads up. Ooh. The ball does go down at the 16, 17-yard line. With 9 seconds left to go, or 11 seconds left to go into the half. I bet this far deep we might be content with kneeling the ball and going in at halftime with a 7-point lead and to get the ball to start the second half.
I think if you were to talk to the staff and the players and say, hey, you got a chance to go in against Fayetteville, up a score at the half, I think we take it every time.
Yeah, I guarantee the Fayetteville folks are kind of shocked right now.
Yes.
I'm not. Are you?
Not at all. I've got a brother that's a Fayetteville guy, and he called me earlier today and said, "You guys are getting whooped," and we had a little talk about that. I said, "You come to this game and act crazy, we're gonna have you escorted out."
So they do down it. And the Mounties with a terrific first half, scoring 4 touchdowns on 5 possessions, take the lead by 7 to go into the second half, and look forward to them getting the ball in the second half and seeing what they do. And because Fayetteville's going to make some adjustments, let's see if the Mounties can make some adjustments along with that.
Yeah, and if the first half is exciting as the second half,
yes,
is exciting as the first half, we're in for a heck of a ball game.
Okay, we'll see you all in the second half. And stay tuned. There is a lot of festivities at halftime with the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame coming up. Stay tuned.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
The Board of Directors for the Rogers Mountaineer Athletic Hall of Fame would like to recognize the 2024 induction class. This class is made up of 5 individual athletes. The induction ceremony took place earlier this evening at Mountie Arena. Please
Welcome to the field, Rogers Mountaineer Athletic Hall of Fame Board President Brian Jackson and Rogers Public School Athletic Director Paul Wilson, along with this year's inductees. Courtney Eford Bryant, Rogers High School class of 2009. Courtney was an outstanding Lady Mountie athlete. She was a 4-year varsity letterman in cross country, track, and swimming. She was selected All-State in cross country 3 times, All-State indoor track 3 times, and All-State in outdoor track twice. Courtney was also selected to the Foot Locker All-South team twice. She led 3 Lady Mountie teams to state championships and won 9 individual state championships. During her career, Courtney set records in the mile, 2-mile, and 4x800 relay. She continued her track and cross-country career at the University of Central Arkansas. Ladies and gentlemen, Courtney Eford Bryant. Cameron Eford, RHS class of 2009. Cameron was the greatest male distance runner to ever don a Mountie uniform. During his Mountie career, Cameron was a member of 7 state championship teams while also winning 9 individual state championships, something no other Mountie athlete has ever accomplished. Cameron was selected All-State all 4 years in cross country and was a 3-time All-State track athlete in 2007, 2008, and 2009. Cameron still holds the Mountie record for the mile and is the 2nd fastest runner in Mountie history for both the 800-meter and 2-mile races. Cameron continued his track career as an Arkansas Razorback, where he became an All-American in 2013. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Eford. Ashley Ferguson, RHS class of 2012. Ashley was an outstanding Lady Mountie softball athlete. She was a 4-year varsity letterman during her time at RHS. She was selected all-conference her freshman and sophomore season and was selected all-state her junior and senior seasons. She was selected to play in the Arkansas All-Star Game her senior year. Ashley is third all-time in single-season hits with 50. She holds the career record for hits with 153. She also holds the record for most runs scored in a season with 43 and career runs with 113. Ashley is still in the top 10 of many other Lady Mountie softball offensive statistics. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley Ferguson. Randy Jones, RHS class of 1971. Randy was only a Mountie for his senior year, but what he accomplished was nothing short of historic. In his 1 year as a Mountie, Randy became the all-time single-season scoring leader, as well as the all-time career scoring leader at that time. Randy led the Mounties to a 22-win season, improving the team that had a losing record the year before. Randy still ranks in the top 10 of career scorers in Mountie basketball history. He was selected to play in the Arkansas All-Star Game and was named to the All-Conference Tournament team in 1971. Randy continued his playing career at the University of Arkansas for the Razorbacks, both in basketball and baseball. Accepting Randy's induction are his daughters, Amanda Jones Hitt and Jenny Jones Wilkerson. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Jones. Adam Russell, RHS class 1980. Adam was a terrific tennis player and leader during his time as a Mountie. He represented the school as the #1 singles player and was also part of the #1 doubles team all 4 years of his career. In 1979, he and his doubles partner were 4A conference champions and state runner-up, along with being selected to play in the Tournament of Champions. He defended his conference title in 1980 in doubles competition as well. Adam was also the RHS student body president in 1980. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Russell. Once again, please join me in congratulating your Rogers Mountaineer Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2024.
Here's some other halftime scores from around the conference. Bentonville West 14, Springdale 14. Bentonville 21 over Fort Smith Northside 14. Springdale Harbor 42, Rogers Heritage 14. For Rogers Mountie Football Club home game sponsors for tonight's game, Epco Plumbing. It's family owned and located here in Northwest Arkansas. No job is too big or small, as they are service commercial, residential, and industrial business installation needs. Their work is guaranteed. Also, Sterling Bank of Rogers. They're excited about their new location in Pinnacle Hills, highly focused on meeting and exceeding their customer banking service needs. Sterling Bank says, "Go Mounties!" Fraser Law firm. You can lay the worry and confusion aside as they help you proceed with confidence as you navigate life's legal matters. Frazier Law Firm is located in Pinnacle Hills. You can reach out to Robert Frazier. And Rogers Insurance. Rogers Insurance takes care of their customers like family. They're there for you, whether to provide a rate, assist with a claim, or just answer a question. You can reach out to Rogers Insurance. The Rogers Mountie football team says thank you to our home game sponsors tonight and for all of our football club sponsors. We'd also like to take a moment and recognize our Lady Mounties golf team. This past Monday, they finished as conference champions, and on Tuesday and Wednesday, they finished their season number 2 in the state as state runner-ups. Team members are Anna Scudder, Elizabeth Scudder, Kate Scudder, Avery Allen, and Avery Orr. Let's give the Lady Mountie golf team a big round of applause. Congratulations to a great 24 season.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
To their 79. Passing yards is 174 to their 144. We have 4 penalties. We good? Ready to go. All right, here we go. Welcome back to Whitey Smith Stadium for the second half of the Mounties versus Fayetteville Bulldogs on homecoming night. Mounties with a 28-21 lead. Some of the second half stats that kind of stand out is the Mounties have 276 yards total offense to Fayetteville's 223. Passing yards is 174 to their 144. We have 102 rushing yards to their 79. But total first downs, Mounties have 16 to the Bulldog 15, so it's very balanced in that regard. Joining us this second half is Coach Boatwright. Boat, you were here with us in the second half or the first half, watching with us. What do you see in this from the first half, and what are your takeaways, and what do you think the Mounties need to do in the second half?
Yeah, for sure. I think Coach Brill, Coach Hart, Coach Bray have all done a really good job of just calling the plays. They've done.
We'll get back to you, Coach Boatwright. We're having technical difficulty right now. Coach Hookfin, give us some of your take right now in the first half.
Well, first half, one thing is the quick play capability of Fayetteville. We have to limit that. We have to continue to run the ball. And I think just a recipe that we've shown our scoring drives was quarterback run and quick passing game. I would like to see the second half possibly a double move off some of those quick passing games, maybe a slant and go, maybe a fake bubble screen. Those things may benefit us very much this second half.
We got Coach Boatwright up and running here. I don't hear you. We'll get you up and going here in just a second.
Got our tech guy here, Lucas Wigington, does an outstanding job of keeping all our technology up to par. Old Chiefs fan. But yeah, those things there, and again, we talked about it earlier. Tackling in space is going to be key. Our guys got to get there fast. They have to break down. They have to wrap up and allow their teammates to come assist with the tackle. We can't go in there full speed and expect to make a big hit in the open field. It's not going to happen. These guys are too quick, too shifty, too fast.
Yeah, Fayetteville is filled with athletes up and down the lineup, whether it's defense or offense, special teams. You know, they do have that luxury. It's the only school in the conference that hadn't split.
Hadn't split yet. I think they're landlocked, as they say. I don't know if they're able to split. Other schools are benefiting from them being land, like Elkins, Farmington, schools like that, and they still have plenty of talent over there on that sideline.
Yeah, I looked at the enrollment. It's 2,800 enrollment at Fayetteville. They're not the largest. Bentonville's even larger, but but they benefit from being basically on the same campus at the University of Arkansas.
Yes.
One of the things also they benefit from is they have 12 coaches. We have 10.
Yes.
And you know, those 12 coaches, you know, I don't know what their schedules are like, but our 10 coaches, they teach a lot of classes.
Yes.
So, like, the freshmen come in for practice in the morning, so our varsity coaches have to be with them. Only some of them, so we only have 5 coaches coaching the freshman class because some of the other teachers, like Tevenkamp,
as first period math class, he teaches math.
He teaches math in the first period, so he can't be with them. And so not only is it, you know, their advantage of they have 12 coaches, but it's the extra work that we put on our coaches as far as teachers.
Yes.
Teachers first, then coaches. Coach Boatwright, sorry, we got you up and running now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I think we're good to go. We're getting the thumbs up. We're good to go.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, you know, first half, great first half by the offense. Coach Harb, Coach Brill, Coach Bray, both young and old, really just put a great offensive game plan together. You saw what worked and what didn't work. And then from the defensive standpoint, one of the things we talked about a lot last week is Coach Williams and just those design blitzes that he has on third down. One of the things you want to look for here in the second half, and Hook, I know you already kind of talked about it, is You really want to see that quick game really kind of start taking those shots. You know, you seeing those stop routes, the bubble routes, the slant routes. You want to see some type of double move. One of the big plays that we had earlier with Cooper Daniel, you know, Braxton's doing a heck of a job blocking his butt off, and they're so keyed in on 14. Now you want to slip it, and now you got Braxton running wide open down the middle of the field.
And you watch their safety. They're lined up at 9-10 yards. They're pretty tight to the line of scrimmage.
Here the Mounties go. Quick hitter over to Braxton. A little high, but he goes up and gets it. Spins away from the tackle. That's going to be enough for a first down on the first play. Showing his athleticism going up, kind of exposing himself a little bit, but spins for the first down. So one play for one first down.
Yeah, and again, great play call, great play design by Coach Brill. You know, this defensive line by Fayetteville, linebackers play with a lot of speed, so get that ball out fast. You see another quick pass by Jeff for a first down.
Empty set. Looks like a quarterback design run the whole way. 14 has them wrapped up. Looks like they came with something a little different defensively.
So that corner's kind of sat as opposed to, you know, running off with Cooper Daniel. We saw that play earlier with on the touchdown run that Jeff had down here. Jack Harold, he put that corner in conflict. This time the corner kind of just sits almost like a zone, and basically Jeff just runs right into it.
Yeah, he played that squat technique, and they had one more than we could block right there.
Right.
Yeah. They made an adjustment. That was Grayson Jerry, linebacker. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 14. Empty set once again. We're going to bring the blitz. Jeff, he's hit by number 22, Dax Horton. They pinched in the inside. Looks like the Bulldogs have come with some sort of pinching from the linebacker spot, trying to come on down.
Yeah, you saw that. You saw the edge pressure. Anytime you get edge pressure like that, you're going to try to tell your ends, your 5 techniques, your 9 techniques. You're really going to tell them to try to pinch, make that a shorter corner for that edge pressure guy. And that's kind of what they did with Fayetteville did with that
linebacker. Dax Horton.
Yeah, they're trying to spill Jeff and make him go north and south. East and west as opposed to get north and south, and that's where he's most dangerous.
3rd and 15. First down to the 40. Back to passes Jeff. He steps up, finds some room. Got Cooper Daniel. Are we going to throw the flag on that? He was reaching. It looked like he didn't have to hit him that way when the ball was clearly gone. That's the second time the referees have held their flag in their pocket where they had easily thrown it.
Yeah, that was definitely late. The ball was gone, and the kid came and hit him. And
the one thing, you know, you never want to say, hey, this official should call this, should call that. But one of the biggest things that I've always, you know, whenever I was coaching, the one thing I always got frustrated on is if you watch college, you watch NFL, those officials are so honed in on player safety. That is the number one thing. And then you get to high school where the players are younger, they have more live ahead of them. They, you know, I would think you would be even more player safety in a play like that. You run that tomorrow, Arkansas, Tennessee, it's a flag.
It's a flag.
You run that Sunday night, Chiefs, Saints, it's a flag. And then all of a sudden now a 16-year-old or 17-year-old does it, and you going to hold on to it. Yeah. So that to me is kind of one of those things where you really want to see at the end of the day the referees, hey, man, just take care of our kids, both sides.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
Good to see Coop walk up. Looked like he may have just got the wind knocked out of him.
Or a cramp maybe.
Maybe a cramp, yeah. So that's a little 3 and out for the Mounties, loss of 7 yards in that series. Fayetteville looks like they're going to be coming on the kick here. They've got 10 in the box. It's a high snap. He's got to get off quick. He does get it off. Ball, good bounce for the Mounties. All the way down to the Fayetteville 36-yard line. Marked down there by Marcus Mounts. Good job by Benson Ashley to grab that.
And get it off.
Get it. Use his height and his athletic ability to grab that before it went over his head and get that thing off.
That's one of those, as a special teams coordinator, where you sit there and go, okay, they've got 10. I've got a hot check. You teach your punter, and we had a punter 2 years ago and last year, JT Miller, who's now at Central Missouri. And I would tell JT, hey, if they send all 10 up there, you're making a check because we're fixing to send somebody deep because there's nobody that's going to cover you.
Yeah, all you have back there is a returner.
Correct.
It was like Johnson and Battles is back there with Odom. They give it to Johnson on the sweep. They get him in the backfield. Hunter Dickey. And Hurston Cruz as well for a loss of at least 7 on the first play. Another great play by that defense, and Hunter Dickey's just showing his speed and athleticism to slip into the backfield like that.
And you talked about earlier, he's so long and rangy. He has very long arms. He has a great motor, and he's finding his way to the ball carrier multiple times this evening.
Odom's looking to his left, comes to this way. The ball is caught. He's just too strong. Jason Delamar keeps his feet, and he's got some speed, and he's going to go into the end zone. That's just one player making a good play. He's just a solid athlete, got some weight to him, and it's one of those plays that you just got to hang on and wait for your teammates to come help out.
Another quick strike.
60-yard pass, play, and touchdown for the Bulldogs with 9:22 left to go in the third quarter.
A team like Fayetteville, you can't give up. You can't have missed tackles, because missed tackles against Northside last week wasn't really going to break you. And so far this week, tonight, you've seen missed tackles, whether it's Battles, Delamar,
Katavian Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, you miss a tackle on these dudes, it's a house call.
Yes.
And Cam's in great position.
Yeah.
You give up 10 yards. Hey, you give up 10 yards now. It's 3rd and 8, and we'll play another down.
Yes.
And you miss the tackle, and that's one of those. In a game like this, if you want to be the great team that you
little things,
that you think you are, that this city, this team, this coaching staff think that you are, you got to make plays like that.
Yeah, even if you wrap him up and he lands on you, it's only a 10-yard gain, and let's fight another battle. Because we were right. Cam was right there. He almost didn't make the catch, and he makes a juggling catch, and we got to bring him down to the ground. But we'll get him next time.
That is one of the first plays, probably the first play that I've seen. You guys can correct me all night from Fayetteville, where the quarterback either didn't throw a screen or they didn't come in and max protect. That was the first time he kind of pushed it vertical. And I know a 10-yard, 15-yard hitch isn't super vertical, but he pushed it somewhat past the line of scrimmage. I think it may have, and I think it may have caught Cam by surprise because one of the things that we saw in the first half, one of the things I was going to say before the technical difficulties, is Fayetteville's always been known to push the ball vertically. They had Big Drake Lindsey, they had Satania, they had Delamar. They've got the speed, and so you typically see that. And they really didn't do that the whole first half.
Ball was kicked into the end zone by the Bulldogs. Looks like the Mounties are going to take over on the 20-yard line. 9:22 left to go in the second half of the third quarter.
So I'll say this. Coach Brill and Coach Harb do a really great job. And if you've noticed that first down play that they keep running with Brax, where they bring Brax as the slot number 3 receiver. For you folks at home, we count outside in. So 1, 2, 3, he's the guy closest to the tackle. Brax sets up. If that safety starts to trigger, Brax is going to set and shift right in behind him and slip it. And that's where I think this big play is going to happen.
Could be. Looks like they got Cam Cunningham in the backfield with Jeff. This is one of the few times I've seen our senior Cam Cunningham with a lot of speed in the backfield. They do give it to Cam on the wide sweep. Well, they got it measured up. Looks like they're not going to let us go wide right now. That's going to be a big loss for the Mounties. 2nd and 20.
I wonder if it was a botched communication because you have your guard and tackle pulling to the right. Cam had no lead blockers to the left.
That or is a read, and we just missed a read or something. Yeah, it definitely didn't look like it looked like a busted play for sure.
Well, it looks like maybe we also woke up the Bulldogs a little bit too, and they just decided to play a little bit harder on first down. Bring up 2nd and 20. Jeff in the backfield by himself. Braxton Holland out there at slot. Jeff, a quick hitter. Oh, he's got the ball right there. Is that Drayson? Voke all the way down to the 29-yard line.
It's going to bring about a 3rd and 2 possibly.
I saw Drayson pointing at the linebacker like he was coming. You could see Drayson at the line of scrimmage pointing at him. Jeff and him and Drayson read it great. Here's a replay. Drayson catches it. I like how he just gets upfield, hangs on to that ball with 2 hands. Great job by number 2, Drayson Vogue. Here brings up 3rd and a short 1.5. They can bring Jeff to the left side, and they throw it. And they got Monroy on a nice little pitch pass with the same one they had that Jeff scored on earlier to the near side, and that was the same option play they got. There's a flag on the play. I think they call lineman downfield. That's a nice little play there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he doesn't need to be walking down there. At least it might be calling on illegal lineman downfield. I think it might have been Aiden Libbert.
Yeah, you ask Coach Bray, they're never downfield though. That's a hard
Well, it's that gray area,
It really is.
Anytime you run those RPOs, there's like a 3-yard grace window that we're supposed to have there, and that's no different there in that play.
Right. It's a 3 yards plus or minus maybe a yard.
Yes.
And so depending on the official, you either get it or you don't.
Well, that was a good first down play that they had. The Mounties got to go back to the drawing board again. Now 3rd and 7 or a long 6. Quads to the near side.
Braxton soloed up top.
Yeah, Braxton is by himself. Jeff is back to pass. Looks like good cut. He's rolling to his right. He's going to throw. Got a man downfield. That's Drayson Volk.
First down.
Good possession on Drayson to the 45-yard line.
You know, Volk's not going to kill you with speed and not going to kill you with size, but that's a very high IQ. If you watch, and I know our camera can't show, they can't be in 2 places at once, but if you watch as Jeff rolls out, Drayson does a really good job. He breaks it off, and he comes back and makes his number in his chest visible to Jeff. Jeff sees it, throws it on the run, boom, 15-yard play, first down Mounties.
That's like scramble drill.
Yeah, it's scramble drill 101.
Empty set again. Looks like they're coming on a quarterback read here. Jeff kind of finds some room to the outside, cuts up a little bit more, and he's going to gain at least 8 yards in the first down play, maybe more.
So that right there, that corner, they were playing man coverage, corner safety. We're taking Cooper and Drayson. And so now that corner's got to run. Now that shortens up the edge. Braxton Holland, and I think it's Libbert who are coming around, and they're really kicking out that defensive end and that outside linebacker.
Another good play. Going to bring up 2nd and 1. Nice 9-yard gain on first down. Looks like another quarterback design run. He's just stays in bounds.
No,
going to get the first down. I'd like for him to just get out of bounds there, not take any unnecessary hits.
Yeah, he's taking some big hits tonight.
Yeah, you just don't want number 9, Rhett Tidwell, who loves to hit, and he's a great linebacker. You don't want him with that size and that speed coming. Number 99 is tapping his head. He wants to get out.
He's getting tired.
Yeah, it's like.
Certainly if you're Jeff, you're not that big, and we know he's super strong. But if you're held up, you got to go down.
Yes.
Because while you're being held up and Tidwell's running at you full speed,
yes,
you're a sitting duck.
I'd rather him just get out of bounds there. Get your first down, get out of bounds. Jeff is a little bit winded himself, I think, right now. First down and 10.
Watch Braxton down the seam here at tight end.
Bulldogs shift left. Ball is deflected in the air. That's number 99. Too bad he didn't come out of the ball game.
Yeah. Get him out, Coach. He's tired.
Yeah, he's coming out now. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Braxton and Jeff are talking it over, maybe see something for the next time they line up in that slot. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Twins to the far side. That's Kevin Monroy in motion. Braxton is down the middle here. Jeff rolls to his right. Braxton long, got him deep. Braxton comes back to the ball, makes the catch at the 6-yard line. Kind of broke off his pattern and had to get downfield. Jeff was rolling to his right. Paul was just a hair underthrown. Braxton had to come back to the ball, secured it. Another first down.
Great adjustment by Braxton.
Look at Jeff rolling out to the right here. You got this, Coach Boat, right?
Oh, yeah. I've never seen, in the years that I've coached, I've never seen a kid have ball skills like Braxton Lindsay. There's a reason why he's D1.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Just the impact he has is incredible.
It is. And for you to go up and high point a ball like that while a guy's coming and putting his helmet in your chest.
You got Braxton and Monroy in the backfield.
Here's the play. Oh.
Yeah.
Dead ball penalties. We've talked about them all night, maybe all season up to this point.
Yes.
They've been our Achilles heel, and we've got to get that corrected.
False start by the Mounties.
Kind of kills your momentum a little bit.
And you knew it was fixing to be a score because
you could see they had the numbers.
If you watch the offensive linemen, they didn't go downfield that play. They all kind of just zoned, stepped 1-2, and sat. And so as soon as he sat, that corner was going to have to make that choice, and Kevin Monroy would have walked into the end zone.
Yeah.
Here we go. Brings up 1st and goal from
14.
Yeah.
14.
Jeff back to pass, looking down the middle, rolls to his left. He's got
Cooper Daniel.
Touchdown, Mounties.
He turfed the ball. He dropped it. He dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball.
Yes.
Oh, boy, I had it in his belly. Looks like, here's the replay here. Boy, I tell you, from our vantage point, it looks like they can see better view at home. Boy, never really had it. It just looks like from here, at our distance, the camera picks it up a little bit better than we can see.
That's one of those, as an offensive coordinator, offensive play caller, you had Cooper wide open and Drayson Volk was holding his hand up and saying, hey, throw it to me too.
Brings up second down and goal. 12-yard line. Quick hitter. Over there, Drayson Volk makes a guy miss. Gets what he can. Gain of about 6 yards. Drayson's really good at that. Possession receiver, possess the ball.
Yes, and he's strong.
Move the chains a little bit. Get a positive yardage.
This might be two-play territory right here.
Yeah.
Field goals aren't going to win this game.
No.
No, I agree with you. When we talk about it, 7's always better than 3.
Trips to the near side.
Go for
Eichenberry on the near numbers.
Braxton across the middle here.
Monroy motioning outside. Empty set. Jeff borrowing some time. Rolling to his left. Finds Monroy. It's knocked down. Deflected down by the linebacker. As Jeff was rolling to his right. Tried to throw back across his body. Oh, they are going to go with a field goal attempt here.
I see both sides. You'd like to get 7, but when you have a good drive, let's get something out of it. Because even here, if you don't get the 3, you still got them pinned back deep in their own territory.
Yeah, that penalty was huge. We had that touchdown set up, and put us back another 5 yards.
I think if Jeff keeps it there and gets any yards at all, they're probably going for it.
Yeah, I kind of like what you said there. And that field goal does look good. It looked like Jeff had something in the corner there, and may have just kept it. Because as Kevin Monroy came back across, he brought the defender away from the corner, the pylon, and Jeff may have found the pylon if he just kept it.
Until you think about high school kids, you don't want to come out deflated. You don't want to have a drive like that and get nothing out of it. So to get 3, it still makes us feel a lot better on the sideline when they go back out there for defense.
Cheerleaders carrying the RHS flags out there.
We have any updates on scores around the 7A?
Well, I think it was tied. Springdale and West were tied. I don't know if it's the second half or first half.
17-14, West had just kicked a field goal right before half.
Okay.
I know it's 21-14. Bentonville was up on
North side.
On north side. It's kind of a close game.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of a surprise there.
Yes, absolutely.
So Bentonville's now up 28-14, 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Northside looks to be driving.
Look like the winds died down. See if Benson Astor can.
Yeah. And Bentonville West is up 24-21 going into the third quarter. Or, I'm sorry, going into the fourth quarter. So close game there at in Centerton.
Harbor's up on Heritage 48-14 in the third quarter.
And Tenacity set to kick it. As you can see, Coach Boatwright, we got a lot of starters out there on the kickoff team. Got to have your guys out there, got to make plays. This is pretty much a playoff game.
For sure, and it's a playoff atmosphere. Shout
Absolutely.
out to the Mountie fans tonight. I know that homecoming and the Hall of Fame. There's a lot of distractions going on. Some people are only here for homecoming. Some people are only here for the Hall of Fame. But it looks like a lot of people stuck around, and hopefully they'll get treated to a Mountie victory here.
Yeah,
tonight.
there's not many empty seats at all tonight.
No, and if it is, it's probably because the kids are walking around.
Yeah, they're at the concession stand. Here we go. Mountie defense out there on defensive line. We're going to have Bonneville, Hurst, and Cruz, and the sophomore Madsen.
First and 10 on the 20. Odom's looking right. Throws it deep. A little bit long. That looks like it was out there for Charlie Graves.
Yep, may have been Graves.
Yeah.
Coverage there by Zeke Parsons.
Covered by Zeke Parsons.
First slot fade you've seen. That's really not Dick and Fayetteville's MO. It's more of we're going to throw screens or we're going to run these double moves, just use our athleticism, run right by you. Haven't really seen a slot fade, certainly into a boundary like that.
Yeah, and the second deep ball that he wasn't much on target. Looks like going to give it to number 2.
That's Johnson.
Johnson, and there's a flag on the play. I thought I saw a flag thrown near side here. Maybe something in the stands. That is going to be a 7-yard gain there.
Battle's back in the game.
Yeah, Battle's flanked by Johnson and Odom. He's going to give it to Johnson once again. He's going to try to find that right side again. It picks his way for a first down. going to be on the 33-yard line of Fayetteville. So they do get that first down. See if the Mounties can hold up here. It's the same formation. Looks like they're going to quick screen over there to Katavian Taylor. But we've got to keep our feet, really.
Good play by Parsons.
Yeah.
Trip him up.
Marcus Mounts helped out there as well, tripping him up, and Zeke Parsons is there. I'd like to see her chop our feet maybe a little bit before we get to that point. Looks like quarterback keep up the middle, and it's brought down. Who's that?
Great play by Kyrie.
Kyrie Bonneville, yes. Number 50.
They get Marcus Mounts in there, help him clean it up.
Yeah.
Good play.
It's going to bring up third and 6, a long 6.
Changing out the defensive line. This is a big play, so they're bringing out the Hosses.
Yes.
Braxton Lindsay checks in.
They scored Gonzalez and Hunter Dickey.
Hunter Dickey. Troy Chano sneaking up. Looks like they bring some pressure.
Great job by Cam.
Good play, Cam.
Incomplete. Going to bring up 4th down and 7. Let's see with head coach
Casey Dick tried to will a pass interference in, but not today, my guy. Not today.
I guarantee they're working those refs all night.
Oh yeah, just like how they work to keep that pass interference in his pocket.
I was going to say that you can work refs one of two ways: they throw flags and they keep them in their pockets.
Yeah.
What a big play! What a big stand for the Mounties.
Got to watch the fake here.
3:15 left to go in the third quarter. Mounties up 31-28. Huge stand. Make sure we collect the ball cleanly. Looks like LeSean Gaucher was hit.
That should have been interference.
Yeah, there it is.
They do
there
throw
it is. There it is.
Yeah, he was hit by that back, that gunner down there, and LeSean showed great patience and great poise and concentration in catching that ball with the fair catch. Looks like the Mounties are going to have an extra 15 yards attached to this.
They're going to have it almost at midfield.
The referees are talking about it. What would it look like from us from up here that he did make contact prior to LeSean catching the ball?
Oh my.
They're going to wave the flag off. That is.
Are they saying he got pushed into LeSean?
That could be.
That must be what they're saying because he definitely interfered with this.
Yeah, he popped him in the shoulder.
Yes.
Well, regardless, the Mounties still have the ball. A great stop by the defense. Offense comes back on the field. Looks like they're going to go empty set again. Braxton Holland, the slot receiver. Eichenberry on the far numbers, along with Braxton Lindsay in the slot, or on the hash. Voken Cooper near side. Looks like it's going to be a quarterback draw. Jeff takes to the outside. He's going to cut. Puts his feet in the ground. Rick Tidwell didn't know what to do there.
Yeah, he got another 4 or 5 yards by making that quick cut there.
Jeff with another 7 yards on first down.
I'm not sure I've ever seen Jeff Regan get tackled one-on-one in open space, ever.
He's elusive. That brings up 2nd and 3. Another positive play on first down. Empty set once again. Coach Brill looking at something and giving Jeff another signal here to change the play. Looks like Jeff's going to try to keep it. Oh, he's brought down. Initially hit by, I think, number 0.
Maybe a loss of 1 or 2 there on
Jack
second
Hessner,
down.
and he kind of snuck through his nose guard. He just, I don't know if he followed the pulling guard all the way through, but kind of got to Jeff before he could get his speed up. Bring up 3rd and 5 yards.
So now they're back to 10 personnel. They bring Braxton Holland off, bring Jack Harrell back in down here at the slot.
Empty set. Here comes Volk in motion. Jeff rolling this way. Throws back to a screen, and it's caught by Braxton Lindsay. Can he escape? Oh, didn't quite escape that first block. 23 made a pretty good play on that defensive play.
I thought that play had a chance there for a second.
Flankered.
Yeah, you saw everybody, every jersey except 2.
Yes.
That's a white-colored jersey.
Yeah.
Was running after number 1 in blue.
There was a well-designed play, but just got to get that one block out there, and I think Braxton goes for at least 20-something.
Yes, I agree.
So the Mounties are held with a 3 and out.
So, see, here comes the 10 again. They're all lined up.
Yeah, the Bulldogs are trying to make something happen here defensively or special teams.
Yep,
They do to get the block. The ball is picked up. Oh, my goodness, it's still picked up. Number 5 has it. Looks like he's run out of at the 3-yard line. That's Charlie Graves who picks it up, and you knew that they were going to try to come the whole way, and they may have seen something with the punter just taking his time, so they came with 10. So you can say?
No, it's a great play by the freshman Jagger Blockberger to get him tackled. It's one of those where in a game like this, you got to understand this is a heated rivalry, and it's a shame that when you don't have referees who pay attention to post play antics. So whoever picked up that fumble, whatever happened, Jagger tackles him, and then he kind of showboats at Jagger looking at him. Should be a 15-yard penalty, put him back on the 20.
Yeah.
But let's see if they bow up their neck. You get a goal line stand right here.
Yeah.
Odom's in the backfield with Battles. They give it to Battles off the right side, and he just bulldozes his way into the end zone, and that's a touchdown for the Bulldogs. They make something happen with the turnover, really on the block punt.
I think on that punt what they did, they messed up our numbers because they all came up there. They had 10, but if you notice, 10 didn't rush. 4 of the guys dropped back. When you have 10 up there on line of scrimmage, then it messes up your count with who you're accountable for.
And to me, I thought I saw somebody holding somebody really badly in the middle because they just had too many in the gap for us.
Yeah, typically you want to count close when you have we call it elephant wall. And
count inside out.
The wall is
no good on the extra point.
That's going to come back.
That's big.
That's huge.
That's just a 3-point lead for the Bulldogs with 36 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah. So I don't know if we have replay for this punt, but what Coach Hook and I are talking about is the elephant wall. Your 3 guys in the back, they're accountable from A gap to A gap. So left side of the center, right side of the center. Anything that comes into those 2 gaps, that's what the wall is there for. Everybody else is accountable for the gap outside of them. So you start the center or the guards, the tackles, the tight ends, it's whatever's out to your right or to your left. And what happened there is not all 10 guys rushed, and so what our guys must have thought, hey, my guy's coming. Well, as soon as my guy doesn't come, now I don't pick up any work.
Right.
And what happens is
someone's coming free.
Somebody's coming free, and when you get a free runner from that much distance, now it's just how well can they evade the wall and get to the block. And so it's a recipe for disaster when you do something like that, and it's also one of those where you teach the punter, and I'm sure that Coach Harb and whoever's doing punt has talked to Benson, hey, get it out quick. You see 10, you got to get it out quick. Again, I would always tell our punter, you see 5 on this side, we're going to make a 5 call, and that tells us, hey, I'm going to catch and kick. I'm not going to rugby. I'm not going to take my time, and we're just a little late.
Yeah, let's see how the Mounties respond here. I mean, it's the first deficit of the game, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah.
Now, they were up 7-0 at first. We took the lead, but second deficit, but late in the third quarter. Kick is deep. Looks like it will get into the end zone. So the Mounties will take over on the first down on the 20-yard line. See if they can rally, make something happen on first down. They've been doing a good job of getting those first down positive yards, like you said, Coach, and the Hookfin's hooks is something positive.
And, too, Coach Regan, you've talked about it all game, is the Mounties have outpaced the Bulldogs in yards and in first downs. And so it's just one of those, just go back to what's working. The short passing games with Lindsey and with Volk and with Cooper, and then the quarterback run game with Jeff. I mean, it's working. Coach Brill and Coach Harb are designing great plays. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Jeff is flanked by Harrell. Harrell goes in motion. Empty set now. Jeff looks like he's trying to run up the middle here. Finds a crease and got some room. All the way, spins his way and thrown down to the 42-yard line. A huge gain of 32 yards.
On first down. There we go.
First down. Instead of going wide, they made an adjustment, went up the crease. Here's a replay here. Jeff gets that ball and finds that crease over there. Really good blocking.
I think Jeff wanted to go, but 15 jumped out there, so Jeff said, fine, A-gap.
It's a great play design. So we had 6 against their 4.
Yeah.
If they have 4 down linemen, we put Braxton's hand in there. No, we have 6 against their 4 with a pulling guard. It's a numbers game, and Jeff did a great job finding that seam.
Coach Brill's always talking about we're always looking for the advantage. And just 1 second here at the end of the third quarter. The Mounties with a terrific play to start the drive on this.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
And we're back. Start of the fourth quarter. The Mounties are down 34-31. Started this drive with a great run up the middle, all the way to the 41-yard line. Good 21-yard run by the quarterback, Jeff Regan.
I'd be safe to say Jeff's over 100 yards at this point, rushing.
For sure, easily. And it's one of those where you keep doing what is working, and as long as you don't have any type of false start, hold, any type of just penalty that sets you back, I wholeheartedly believe Mounties are going to score a touchdown on this drive. And neither one of those things happen. No hold, no penalty.
We'll score. You're right.
Yeah.
I agree. If they don't shoot themselves in the foot. Harold goes in motion. Jeff looks to the quick pass and going to take the quarterback run and sneaks on through and gain of about 3 yards.
Yeah. So last time they did that, 18 walked out there and he kind of got off the ball and it really caught Jeff in the no man's land. This time Jeff sees him jump out there to Jack Harold, so the defensive end walks all the way out. So the only thing that's over there is the nose who's shaded over on the center. That is the shortest edge man can make. And so Jeff says, screw it, I'm just going to go get 3 yards.
Absolutely.
Braxton Holland checks in the game for Jack Harold. From trips to the near side.
Braxton lined up number 3 receiver.
Yep. Jeff is looking near side. Does get it to Braxton. Nice.
They got a flag here, maybe a face mask
or something, yeah, because it couldn't have been holding.
I like how they move Braxton around because if he's at the slaughter number 3, you can't double him, you can't bracket him. He's going to have his zones. He's going to have a one-on-one matchup with that linebacker every time. And I love our chances with Braxton against the linebacker.
Goodness gracious, is something on us? Oh my goodness!
That was such a quick pass. How was there time for a lineman to get downfield?
That is not a very good call. And he threw the flag late when Braxton had the ball. Oh my goodness! You talked about penalties, and if there's no penalties, we're going to score. Trips to the far side. Braxton Holland is the slot on the near side. Empty set for Jeff. Oh golly!
Here we go.
Got it right back.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure did. So Bulldogs jumped off sides, and we got 5 yards back.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 7, which is much more manageable than where we were.
See if Brill finds something with this set here. 2x2 set. I can very invoke to the near side. Quick hitter to Braxton Lindsay, trying to find some
north
room.
And south.
Yeah. He made a couple of guys miss, but he's going into the teeth of that defense where those big linemen are chomping at their bit to try to hit a.
Yeah, he gets north and south as big and strong as he's going to fall forward for the first down.
Yeah. Still gain of 5 yards, brings up 3rd and 3.
First quarter, you don't mind him trying to get shifty, try to pop a big play. Fourth quarter, you just want first downs.
First downs, you said it, Coach. First downs will equate to touchdowns as the game progresses.
Let's see if Jeff can use his legs here to get that first down. Looks like they got 4 down linemen, 5 now, bringing the heat too. That Stax Horton, number 22, looked like he was going to blitz.
Look for Braxton down the seam. 22's coming off the edge. Braxton, there's nobody in the middle of the field. There he is.
Go get the first. Go get the first. Go get the first.
Throws it to Braxton. He's got it. Oh, my goodness. Braxton catches at the 20-yard line. He's brought down at the 9. I was hoping Jeff just got the first down with his legs.
Forget the first. Let's go deep, baby.
Let's go deep. Jeff connects to Braxton Lindsay, number 14.
Here goes the replay.
Here's the replay. Jeff's easily got the first down. Braxton catches it. He's brought down by Charlie Garton, number 13 for the Bulldogs.
Big play.
Another big play. Braxton takes a deserved breather, going both ways.
It's like Burke checking into the game.
Xander Burke. The Mounties have first and 10. Well, first and goal from the 10-yard line.
See if they, now that they got Burke in the game, if they're going to try to run the same play that they've been running here on the goal line, down here on the other side with Jack Harrell that scored the second touchdown of the game.
Jeff is looking for, oh my goodness.
Is that a dead ball foul? Timeout.
Timeout Mounties. Okay, goodness gracious. I was afraid that Coach Hookfin here was going to break his headset if we had another dead ball foul. Well, that brings us for a little stop right here. The Mounties call timeout. 9:16 left to go in the ball game. Mounties are driving. First and 10. 9:16. Coach Hookfin, I mean, that was a good play right there. What else do you see the Mounties do right here?
I mean, right here, I think it's safe to run the ball twice and then see what we have after third and fourth down. But running the ball right here is good. Get the ball into your playmaker's hand, which is Jeff. One thing we haven't seen tonight is a student body right or student body left. I think this would be a great time to see it down here at this position where we are on their end of the field.
With the running back, you mean?
No, with
Jeff.
With Jeff. Okay. Yes, you know the play when they line up the tight bunch right there off the tackle. Mm-hmm. And you got the running back lead blocking right there. I think it's prime time for that student body left or student body right.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it was a well-timed timeout, too. I think Braxton was exhausted.
Yes.
And I think they want him in the game. So he said, we got to call a timeout. We need 14 back in the game. We can't have him off the field right now. This is too important to play, too important to drive. We're going to call timeout. Give him a breather, get him some water, and get him back in the ballgame.
Yeah, because just the fact that he's out there is going to derive from the defense.
Here's your bunch set. Look for Jeff to roll out this way and Brax to set up like he's going to block and go to the pylon.
Yeah, there comes Jeff trying to get outside. Good blocking by Volk. He's run out of bounds. Oops, takes a guy down with him. And
got a flag. That's in the vicinity of holding.
There's a man down for the Bulldogs on the 5-yard line out of bounds. Jeff is a little bit ginger right now.
Well, Jeff is very strong, and we've said he's not the biggest guy, but he runs really very well between the tackles.
It's like a cramp. I mean, you don't see cramps in mid-October or 1st of October, but kids are cramping up because it's so warm tonight.
It's October, but it feels like August.
Yes.
We're fixing to cramp up in this booth.
Yes.
Yeah. So there was a penalty. There was a holding penalty. It's going to be 10 yards. It's going to be first down from the 20-yard line now.
First and goal.
Yeah.
From the 20.
Well, let's see what they're talking about here in the.
This is where missing that extra point was huge. This is, we talked about the last time it being more 4-down territory on that goal-to-goal situation on the other side. And this one is where, hey, take advantage of Fayetteville missing the extra point. You get it as close as you can. If you don't get it to where you feel like you can score on 4th down, get you 3, tie it up, let your defense go.
Empty backfield again. Jack Hill goes in motion. Jeff is looking. He's got plenty of time. Throws to the end zone. Drayson Vogt, touchdown, Mounties. Drayson Vogt hangs on to the ball after getting hit on the goal line. Mounties take the lead.
Here goes a replay right now that we're watching. Jack Harrell goes in motion.
And what the great thing about this is look at all the time that Jeff has to throw, finds Drayson Vogt, and he gets hit and hangs on to the football.
Strong hands right there by Drayson Vogt.
37-34, the Mounties take the lead.
And I'll add one thing. Give Braxton Lindsay a lot of credit because if you watch their 2 safeties, Braxton ran right down the seam. Both safeties went to Braxton, and as soon as they went, Jeff saw that safety trace to Brax, throws it right where he left. Drayson goes up, catches it.
That's the same play that Jeff and Drayson connected on in 9th grade to beat the Bulldogs, the 9th freshman game 2 years ago. And the extra point is good.
Yep.
So that does bring the Mounties with a 4-point lead right now, 38-34 with 9 minutes left to go in the ball game. Wow, that was a big answer for the Mounties.
What a ball game we're witnessing tonight. This is 2 good quality teams, quality athletes, quality coaching. And I'll tell you what, it's lived up to the hype.
Yeah. Hootens didn't call this the game of the week for no reason.
No, they did their homework. Now it's time for our defense to make some big plays. I'm anxious to see what Dale Williams dials up. You know he's going to dial up something.
Yeah.
Great for the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I think, and also that's where Katavian Taylor scored on that quick one. We brought the house on that first series back then. We felt like it had the momentum. I don't know, maybe sitting back on that first play and watch that. Yeah. Watch that quick pass.
Keep it in front of you.
Keep it in front of you. Keep it in front of you.
Well, I know this. I know Dale knows the scouting report better than anybody else. And the biggest thing with Fayetteville is if they've got 2 backs out or if they've just got 1 back out, you're going to see if it's both Johnson and Battles, you're going to see a lot of quick screen stuff. If they bring 28 in the game, I don't know what his name is. We call this max protect, so they're bringing him in, and that's where they're trying to throw their double moves, throw their home run balls. And so I'm sure Dale's going to look at it and base what they're fixing to do based off the personnel that Coach Dick and his offensive staff runs out there.
We've seen a lot of Battles early on in the first quarter. Haven't seen a lot of him outside the first quarter.
I agree. Benson Assey kicks it deep into the end zone. Does another terrific job of saving the legs and saving the guys. A lot of defensive starters are out there on kickoff team, offensive starters. Gives those guys a little bit of a rest. Don't have to chase down those speedy wide receivers down the field.
Yeah, I mean, you think about the Katavian Taylor play. What happened right before that? He just returned it 40 yards.
Yes.
All of our our DBs are on kickoff.
Yes.
They got to run 40, 50 yards just to catch that dude. Very next play, throw a screen. They're gassed and got hit with it. So good job by Benson there.
Eagle ball on the 20-yard line.
Bulldogs take over on the 20, first down. Looks like they got Battles in the backfield. They're going to give it to him this time up the middle, trying to pick in his way. And Corbin Norris is the first one on the tackle there, along with Troy Chandler. Does gain at least 5 yards to the 25-yard line. And you mentioned that. You hadn't seen him much, and he's, except for the first half.
So they just put Delamar in the singled up down here on their sideline. Watch for a pass over there to his sideline.
Number 5 in motion. They're just going to go quarterback sweep. That's Odom on the sweep. Oh, my goodness.
Great play by the Mountie defense, stringing it out, setting the edge. That's called setting the edge right there.
Yeah. 3rd and long. You know Dale Williams has something cooked up for him. Watch the screen.
Anytime it's 3rd and long, you're going to see our substitutes. You're going to see Nestor Gonzalez, Braxton Lindsay, and Hunter Dickey every single time it's 3rd and long. Here's a replay of what just happened.
Yep, got him. Troy Chandler out there. 3rd and 12. Huge play in the ball game. They're going to little quick pass.
Screen
play. Chases him down.
Nestor Gonzalez.
Nestor Gonzalez from the tackle position chases him down. Going to bring up 4th down.
Got a punt.
And at least 6.
Here they
come.
The
Bulldogs do bring out the punting unit. What a stand for the Mounties to hold the Bulldogs in the 3 and out. Get that offense off the field.
Get us another opportunity to score.
Get us another opportunity to score because I know Coach Brill is licking his chops and he thinks he can score again if we get that ball.
We can't go to sleep. We have to be conscious of the fake.
LeSean Gaucher back deep. It's a pretty good punt this time that doesn't turn over. LeSean, oh no. He muffs the punt and does look like Fayetteville recovers. That's a mistake that you can't make against one of the best teams in the state. Well, Mounties just turn it back over. After a terrific stand, they're going to have to come up again with another stand.
Watch the shot play here.
And it's
any sudden change. Yep. Any sudden change, you're going to take a shot. That's football 101. Let's see if they do it here.
It's like a timeout on the field. The referee never tells you who calls the timeout. I don't know why the white hat. Oh, they're going to put some time back on the clock.
Yeah, the clock was running still. So they're going to try to put some time back on the clock. This is where, Coach Hookfin just said it, sudden change. If Fayetteville's got a double pass, Fayetteville's got a reverse, double move, something.
Yeah, that's a tough turn event right there for the Mounties. But let's see if we can overcome it. We've done it many times before, and I expect to do the same here.
Yeah.
Bulldogs take over again on the Mountie 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Looks like they're going to give it to Battles. Oh, and there's Nestor Gonzalez.
Good job.
The Mounties do it again defensively. The defense has really stepped up here. Careful there. Getting a little excited.
Want to hurt our own guys out there in celebrations.
Lose at least 7 yards. Here's a replay. Look at Nesto pinch in through there. In the 2-point stance, just rushes through, beats the pulling guard to the man.
Let the big dog eat, Nesto.
He shows his athleticism, how quick he is. Now he's down on a 3-point stance. 2nd and 17. Back to pass is Odom. He's looking to this side.
Good job, LaShawn.
LaShawn is there. Does make the catch. That's Katavian Taylor. Does gain, it looks like 6 yards, almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 11, a long 11, closer to 3rd and 12.
Watch for
that ball hangs in the air a lot. I'd like to see something defensively that we pick off a ball.
There's not a lot of zip on this ball.
No.
Get ready for another screen.
2-by-2 set. Oh, it looks like we're going to bring the house here. Marcus Mouse looks like he came in and now bounces back out.
He's going to try to fix the protection to cover those two guys coming off the edge.
Back to passes Odom's looking right, throws it to the sideline, and it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down and 11.
I think that we're going to see the punt unit come back out.
They do bring the punt unit back out here. Wow, they just not very confident in his offense, is he?
No, he's not.
I mean, you're down 4 points with 6:26 left to go, and you think, well, our defense can stop them. If we catch the football, we're going to go score again.
Again, we're in midfield. Watch the fake. Surely they have something dialed up in a big game like this. We have to really be conscious that can take place. We have to count who we're responsible for here.
Back deep with LaShawn Gaucher once again. It's a good snap. LaShawn just lets it go this time. Does
Mountie bounce.
Yeah, good bounce for the Mounties and gets it on the. That's the same thing as if he just fair caught it.
Yes.
They get it. The Mounties get it at the 14-yard line. What another 3 and out by the Mountie defense. And this defense has been showing up all season long, holding their opponents to like 14 points a game.
Coach Williams is dialing it up, and our defense is answering the phone every single time, and I love it. I hope we continue this.
Let's see what Coach Harbison and Coach Brill have dialed up here for this offensive set. 6:16 left to go in the ball game. Mounties leading 38-34. We've been going with a lot of empty sets tonight.
We're going to have trips.
Trips to the far side. That's Cooper Daniel, Drayson Volk, and Braxton to the far side. There goes Harrell in motion. Jeff is looking for a quick hitter. Kind of spins off one guy. Pinwheels again. Looks like a gain of 3 yards.
Jeff, not being as big as some other quarterbacks, kind of works in his favor because if you ever notice, watch these guys throw Jeff around. They always sling him forward. And so they sling Jeff, like right there. Jeff got hit 1 yard, and they sling him for 2 more yards. Now it's 2nd and 7 instead of 2nd and 9. We'll take it.
And he's got great balance.
Yes. Braxton Holland back in the game.
Yeah, there's slot. Trips to the far side. Empty set once again. Jeff is looking right. Little quarterback draw. Makes the guy miss. See if he can outrun Daxon Horton to the sideline, and he does.
First down.
Enough for the first down. Just too much speed for number 22, Dax Horton. That's a big first down for the Mounties. 5:33 left to go in the ball game. 4-point lead. They keep stacking these first downs together. Keep chewing up the clock. Go down, get some points on the board.
Great job by Jeff, not forcing anything, using his legs, keeping the chains moving, getting the first down. Very good decision making.
Empty set once again. Looks like there's going to be another quarterback. No, he throws it. Oh, Drayson was open. I like that design. You see that where Drayson was open. It's just
you got to throw it over the trees there, and that's hard for Jeff. That's where the height kind of comes back and
yeah.
Great play design.
Yeah, because I think they've had that in the back pocket the whole game, and then they just say, Jeff, if you see that, hit it. Because they're trying to get after him right now. They need to make something happen for the Bulldogs do.
Yeah, your linebackers are reading those pullers, so they're moving, opening that window for Drayson.
So they see the pressure coming off the edge. 22, Horton's coming off the edge right here, is going to try to switch the play.
Jeff looking left, ball fake. Oh, my goodness.
Pulling on Vogue. There it is.
Goodness gracious.
I'm pretty sure Coach Bray was the first one to see it. Shout out to Coach Bray for getting us to get that flag. Good
If
job.
they wouldn't have
That
called
was
that play, they may have to escort Harb off the field because he was about to get fired
They're
up
going to
over
have to
here.
escort somebody off the field.
Yeah.
But that was just blatant pulling of the shirt tail.
That's where you take the free 15.
Absolutely.
Braxton Holland comes off, and Jack Harrell steps into the ball game.
You set it down for the Mounties. With 5:24 remaining in the ball game, ball's going to be on the
41-yard line.
41-yard line. I couldn't do my math that fast.
It's I tell you what, this is another big series for the Mounties. 5:24 left to go.
Motion Jack out.
Yeah, it looks like they got Harrell next to Jeff. They do motion him out over here to Eichenberry. Tight end set. Jeff is going to be a quarterback draw. Sneaks up the middle. Gets a little bit behind those. He gets pushed forward.
Again, he
Close to 5 yards.
Yeah, he finds his way through, and since he fits behind the lineman, as a linebacker, you really don't know where he is.
No, he gets behind those big linemen and just plows forward.
You literally lose sight of him because all you see is the offensive lineman, and then next thing you know, Jeff's got 5 yards.
Yeah.
And I love Jeff running the ball.
Yeah.
But this cannot be our recipe as the season progresses.
No.
We've got to find another ball carrier to help shoulder the load from Jeff.
Let's get the win tonight. We'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
Get the win tonight. We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. We'll talk about this tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness. Now we lose that 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and 10. We got to keep our heads about us this late in the ball game. Up 4:34 left to go. Championship teams, they got to keep their head about them. We have to finish this game. We finish this game clean the rest of the way. I think we win. We got to be clean. No dead ball penalties. Nothing like that. The defensive coordinators has a great design. Coach Williams has a great design. All those guys, good design on the offense as well. The Coach Brill and Coach Harb, they're executing very well. Just can't shoot yourselves in the foot.
You said it.
It brings up 2nd and 11.
See if they're going to trace this backside safety over there to Braxton's side.
Jeff's
there he goes.
Quarterback draw. Sneaks through, finds some room, hangs on to the football. Oh, my goodness.
About 8 to 9 yards on that carry.
After contact.
Yes.
And again, another great thing, if you watch Braxton run across the middle, that backside safety has to trace with Braxton.
Here's a replay. Jeff is trying to pick his way through. Gets behind the big lineman there.
Is that Williams, number 71?
Yes. But Keyston Walker.
Keyston Walker, I'm sorry. Big guy. That's the right guy to get behind. He's got to be 300 plus.
He is. It's funny. He was walking off the field last game with Jeff side by side. He doubles Jeff's size.
Yeah.
He's 300 pounds, and Jeff is 160.
Soaking wet.
Yeah.
But great play design again. You get in that quad set, and you force the.
Watch him. There he is. Gets hit there.
And just keeps going. Slips out.
That's amazing with that strength through that
that's
interior.
That's a pancake block there by Walker.
Yeah.
And here we get a first down here. That would be huge if we get a first down here.
Yeah, typically you get first down without timeouts. It's anywhere between, 120 seconds to 130 seconds, depending on how long the play is.
Now, the Bulldogs do have their 3 timeouts left. 3rd down and 4. See what the Mounties come up with here. Critical 3rd down right here. Clock is running. See if they motion out of this. They don't. They're going to give it to Jeff here. Throw it to Jack Harrell. He's smoked. He's hit hard, but I think he's
going to helmet to helmet.
Yeah.
That's
they are going to throw the flags there, and it's
unnecessary roughness.
You can't hit a defenseless player like that.
Yeah.
Flags came flying.
Yeah.
The referee's going to talk about it, but we hope that Jack Harrell, he's a terrific, he's a tough kid. He's a rugby player. Let's hope Jack is going to be okay.
And Coach Bode, you touched on it earlier. They missed the play earlier. I don't know who the young man was that got hit helmet to helmet. That may have been Cooper Daniel.
It was.
But great job out here for the refs to see that, recognize it, and throw the flag again. Player safety, first and foremost, when we're out here, any level, but especially high school level. And I'll tell you what, that might have lit a fire under us a little bit right there.
We hope for Jack is okay. I mean,
Kid's been to his. For those of you who don't know about Jack, sorry to cut you off,
It's all right,
Coach, he tore both labrums, one in his right shoulder, one in his left, and so he was pretty much just not able to play his entire junior season. Rehabbed longer than the original process is, because he tore them in both shoulders. Comes back his senior year, starting running back, and just a great kid. You just hope that he's okay after taking a hit like that. Certainly up to the head or neck area like that.
Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. That a boy's that. Jack.
Yeah, good to see him walk off and pretty much on his own accord. And I don't know if we'll see him anymore tonight, just for his safety.
And out there with trainer Jesse Harrington and Sarah Harrison. We're glad to have Sarah back with our program.
Absolutely, Sarah does a great job.
She was gone for a year.
Yeah.
We made some concessions and got her back. We're super happy to have her.
Not only did you light a fire under the teammates, but now you lit a fire under the fans, because that 15-yard penalty puts the Mounties at the 35-yard line.
3:35 left to go.
First down.
Line up in 20 personnel to see if they motion out of it. They didn't earlier.
Yeah, that's right. Braxton is here in the slot. Kevin Monroy flanks Jeff to the right. Jeff does keep it on the keeper. Cuts it up the middle. Oh, bounces off of them. Oh, and can't keep it. Loss of 1 yard there. I thought he made it. Had enough speed to keep to the outside.
He got tripped up.
I mean, I like how he can cut upfield and how he's not afraid of making the cut upfield in the middle of the field. But on that one, it looked like he just kept go to the outside. You got 5 yards.
Let's bring up a 2nd and 13. Ball's going to be on the right hash.
I think the Mounties are going to go ahead and let the play clock go down some, chew up some of this clock. Be easier if it was 2nd and 5, not 2nd and 14. A little bit tighter set. There goes Monroy in motion. Looks like they're going to run Jeff again. Cuts to the outside. Held down. Going to be a loss of 2 yards. Looks like they're going to call a timeout by the Bulldogs with 2:35 left to go. Looks like Jeff and Braxton are saying, "Hey man, we can do this, man."
Yeah, definitely
one play.
Definitely a passing down here. I don't know if it's 4 down territory. What do you guys think here?
I'd rather probably pin them deep and let our defense, because I don't see much out of that number 7, their quarterback right now.
No.
I don't think he can pass it deep.
No.
I think he does these hitch plays and does this other stuff, and I don't think he's a very aggressive runner in between the tackles.
He does enough in the run game to keep you honest.
Yes.
But he's not – I haven't seen tonight where I get afraid when he keeps it on those quarterback powers or those quarterback counters.
He's definitely not the quarterback from Muskogee.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
But here's what I do think, though, is that if you get this ball 4th and 3, 4th and 2, you really got to figure out, and Coach Harb and his staff do a really good job with special teams. It's not one of those things they just do once a week. We do it every day. And so he knows what Benson Ashley's range is. And if this is in his range, they get it close to the 30, and that's within his range, then you go up a touchdown.
I'd like to see the Mounties take a shot here. Don't be too conservative. Go win the game. You got the Bulldogs on the
on the proverbial ropes.
On the ropes. Looks like back to passes, Jeff. Good coverage. Good. Throws it out to Cooper Daniel. He's got some room over here to the side. He does get hit and brought down a gain of 6 or so.
But the clock's still running.
They do call a timeout, do the Bulldogs. Daniel did a good job of staying in bounds and possessing the ball. So 2:23 left to go in the ball game. Fayetteville uses their 2nd timeout. It is 4th down, so the Mounties going to talk about that, and it looks like Mounties going to go for it here. I mean,
because here's the deal: if you do punt the football, you're banking on somebody down in the ball.
Yes.
And that is something that in a high school where that is very hard to teach a high school kid. So as opposed to punting, if it were to go into the end zone at this point in the game, ball's at the 35, 34, it would only be 14 yards.
Yeah.
And so at this point, it's almost better. Let's just go for it.
Yeah.
And if you get it, great. If not, you realistically gave up 14 yards, and that's it.
And I feel good the way our defense played up to this point that we can put the ball game in their hands, let them go ahead and seal it for us.
And we've forced them to use 2 of their timeouts on this drive as well.
And I guarantee you, Coach Brill's got to play, Coach Harb's got to play, drawn up for this specific situation. Ball's on the left hash, 4th and 10. What are we going to do? They got it drawn up.
This part of your 4-minute offense.
For sure.
Empty set. Trips to the top.
Empty set again.
Look for Braxton.
Eikenberry and Volk to the near side. Braxton and Monroy stacked to the far side.
Looks for Braxton across the middle.
Back to pass is Jeff. Plenty of time.
Pass interference. That's pass interference.
Oh, they're not going to throw a flag?
That's pass interference.
You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. He was mauled. He was on him the whole time.
Coaches need to get back before we get a penalty. Coaches need to get back.
That is ridiculous. That is so tough. Just we haven't had really a play call go our way necessarily tonight.
No, we haven't.
So the defense has to stiffen their neck. They got 2:19 left to go in the ball game. Bulldogs come out on their own 34-yard line. Defense has done it all night. Stopped them in the last 2 possessions.
Look for a screen right here.
Here's the number 3. There it is, the number 3, Jason Delamar. See if they got him sewed up. Got to wrap him up. We got to get him down.
Good tackle there by Zeke Parsons.
Yep.
Very good tackle there by Zeke Parsons.
Zeke hit him low, hit him hard. Jason Delamar's down.
Chop him in his knees.
Yes, no legs, no run.
Nope. And is it still a flag if you hurdle in Arkansas high school?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so it's no-win situation for the runner.
Hopefully Delamar's okay. He's a terrific athlete, a great baseball player, commit to Arkansas to play baseball. It's been a tough ball game, been hit hard.
Very physical ball game.
Very physical. We've seen a couple of really hard hits, hard played game.
2 very well-coached teams. Again, playoff atmosphere. I mean, the crowd, the officiating, just the tempo that we're playing with, the aggressiveness both teams are playing with. Very quality ball game tonight.
Do want to give an update. You guys probably can't see it, but Jack Harrell does have his shoulder pads off. Is walking around on the sideline. Looks to be okay. Probably not going to come back in this game after that hit that he took.
Yeah,
but
imagine he'll do a concussion protocol for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, but you do see he's walking around, high-fiving teammates.
And smiling a little bit.
Yeah, so he seems to be doing okay after the kind of hit that we saw him take.
Going back to the flag that they had, did that player get ejected from Fayetteville?
I don't think so.
Know.
Oh, he didn't get ejected?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So the clock should start running as soon as there's a picture of Jack Hill right there. Thank you, Zach Land, for getting him on camera there. Clock should start running as soon as he blows his whistle. 2:09 left to go in the ball game. Back is Odoms, looking left. Number 5.
It's good play. Good play, but is that Florida? No, that's
Charlie
Marcus
Graves.
or
Marcus Mounts.
Marcus Mounts, yeah.
Yeah, Charlie Graves with the catch. Marcus Mounts runs him out of bounds. Seems like the only play that's been successful for them all game is
the quick hitter.
Yeah, quick hitter. Here, back to pass again. Another quick hitter. That looks like, is it Delamore back in the game?
Yes.
I guess so. Maybe he had a cramp there. Excuse me. Gain of 9. He does get out of bounds to stop the clock. 1:58 remaining.
Of course, the fans have a little different perspective of the game than we do. I'm getting text messages that the player did get ejected from Fayetteville.
Yeah, I just got that too.
Okay.
Empty set again. Looks like we're bringing. Oh,
great play there by Braxton Lindsay.
Now you got to call timeout.
If you're Fayetteville.
You got to use the last one.
They're not going to.
They're not going to. 3rd down and 5. That's a terrific defensive play by
Watch
Braxton.
the screen.
They're going to go quick. See if we can make another stop here.
Didn't get across.
Oh,
there,
boy, yeah.
second effort.
Yeah, does look like a first down. Delamar does catch it. Cam Cunningham is on the tackle.
We're playing off a little bit. I wonder if we're going
like
to tighten
see
them up a little bit, a little tighter on them.
I'd like to see a sit at 5 yards.
Yes.
With the eyes on the quarterback. Don't even get your eyes on the receiver.
No.
Eyes on the quarterback.
And
Just-
don't move till he gets on your toes.
Right. And I like that. Looking this way, little screen pass, and it's wrapped up by Nesto Gonzalez.
Hold on to him, baby.
Now
Great job, Nesto.
Now they're going to have to.
So you watch that. Cam was pressed up against Delamar into the boundary right there, so that forced that tackle to go even flatter, which made Nesto's run to the ball carrier, push Delamar deeper. Great play by Cam, great play, great tackle by Nesto.
Looks like Braxton needs to come out of the game. And that man is trying to get set. Odom gets the pass, looks left. He kind of steps up in the pocket, looking right. He's going to run the whole way. Going to get out of bounds.
That's a hold.
That should be a hold right here. They're just not going to throw the flag.
No, they're not. Number 9 was all over Zeke Parsons.
Tackled him. Odom does get out of bounds. Close to the first down. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1. 1:11 left to go in the ball game.
Hurston Cruz, Kyrie Bonneville, Madsen on the defensive front.
Delamar's not in the game. So it's either going to go to Taylor or it's going to go to Johnson.
Ty Mattingly here.
Again, no battles on the field for the Fayetteville Bulldogs.
Going to quarterback keep all the way. Get to the outside leverage. Get him down before he gets out of bounds. They didn't. Gets out of bounds for the first down. It's going to 1:04 left to go in the ball game.
Braxton Lindsey checks back in the game. Kyrie Bonneville comes out. Also back in the game is Corbin Norris.
Mm-hmm. And somebody's got to step up and make a play.
Somebody's got to make a big play in a crucial moment.
Now, the Bulldogs do have to get into the end zone. It's not like they can make a field goal and tie this thing up. 1st and 10. Back to passes Odom looking left. Now they're going deep. They got a guy deep. Touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's Graves, number 5. You knew they were going to go deep at one point with all these quick hitters.
Was he matched up there with the linebacker?
Yeah, he was.
58 seconds left to go in the ball game. Now they still have time. They've scored quickly before. Maybe got a little too conservative down here on the 40-yard line with a lot of Jeff runs and stuff instead of just going, hey, let's go for it. Let's take a
got to be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Very important extra point. Ooh, we almost
He missed it.
Oh, it's good.
Look wide.
Still just a 3-point advantage for the Bulldogs. We have a kicker that has kicked 50-yarders before. So the Mounties with 58 seconds left to go. I think we will get a return on this kick. Down 3.
Mounties have 2 timeouts remaining with 58 seconds left in the ball game. Well, here we go. Let's see if we can get a good return and get a couple shots and make something happen.
I'll be curious to see if Fayetteville is going to try to kick it deep. Last time I thought the reverse kind of held him up, and Cam was an arm tackle away of really springing it loose.
And we know he has the ability.
Yeah, he does.
He's got 2 kick returns on the season for touchdowns.
Yeah, and so I'll be curious to see if they go ahead and try to kick it deep again, see if the Mounties can't pull something out. Or if he tries to play it safe, pooch it up to either one of the upbacks, Ike or number 9, Eikenberry number 9, or Drayson Vogt down here on our sideline, number 2.
Set for the kick here. Cam Cunningham and LeSean Gaucher are deep. They do kick it deep. Does get into the end zone. So the Mounties will take over on the 20-yard line. They have 2 timeouts left. 58 seconds left to go in the ball game. And it's 80 yards to go for a touchdown to win this game and or a field goal to tie it up. Plenty of time, we can make this thing happen here.
Yeah, we still have 2 timeouts.
With the quad set, bunch set here to the near numbers. Cooper Daniel to the far side.
Hadn't really seen this all game.
Over here to Drayson Volk. He's got, he can split these guys. Okay, gets out of bounds. Gains about 6 yards. Good catch. That's the same play that they scored against Northside where Drayson Volk caught it, split the defenders.
Yeah.
Good blocking and had a 30-yard touchdown run.
You hadn't really seen that formation at all tonight.
Yeah.
Good time to pull it out.
Empty set, quads to the far side. Eichenberry to the near. Jeff rolling right. Has some room to run. Throws across his body. Incomplete. Tried to catch for Braxton.
He missed the receiver running downfield. Is that Cooper Daniel?
He had plenty of time to set his feet, too, to take a survey of the field. Yeah, I think Cooper Daniel was open downfield and need to take that shot when we got it.
Yeah, he may be unlocked in the Braxton pre-snap. Get it to your money guy.
Yeah. We got to take a shot here. 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Trip to the far side. Empty set. Back to pass. He's looking for a screen. Finding some time. Throws it deep. He's got Braxton deep. Goes up. Oh, incomplete. Number 8 just made a very good play. Incomplete. The clock stops at 39 seconds. Great effort by Braxton. Jeff kept the play alive using his feet. They only rushed 3 that time and dropped 8. So there were double coverage almost on every single one of our receivers. 4th down and 4.
Got to get a first down here at the very least.
And maybe Jeff can use his legs to get that first down. His first down will stop the clock.
Yeah, you don't need a touchdown here. You just
we need first down. We got 2 timeouts.
Yeah.
Can't take them home with us.
Yeah.
Here we go, Mounties. Big play here. 4th and 4.
They're going to call one here. They're going to give Braxton a drink.
Yeah, that's timeout Mounties. They'll leave them with just 1 left in the ball game.
And I don't mind this, too. If you watch, they put Braxton into the boundary. And when you do that, you're going to command a double team. And so when they sent quads to the field,
somebody's
going to be singled up
with the linebacker.
And there's not going to be any other backside safety tracing across the middle. And so now you've got one-on-one with the linebacker running across the middle of the field. And so that might be something that Brill and Harp have schemed up. You really just want to see a first down here, but I wouldn't be shocked if you get a first down here if they don't put Braxton into the boundary and throw something across a deep seam right across the middle.
I wanted just to secure a first down. We get a run-pass option of some sort with Jeff here.
Yeah, even that last play, it looked like he may have been able to run for 4 yards, get the first down, and be smart with the football here. Make sure you get that first down. Make sure it's a clear reception, clear path. Regardless, the Mounties have just played an enormously great game tonight.
Absolutely.
Executed on all levels. Going toe-to-toe with the state champion from last year who brought in a number of players again this year, just reloaded. The Mounties are right here, playing tough. They got quads again to the far side. Braxton to the near side.
Look for 23 to come off the edge.
Back to pass is Jeff. Steps up. It's complete. Drayson Volk complete.
First down.
Get on the ground.
Is that ball tipped?
I think it may have been, or Jeff just kind of a funky little pass there, but clock stops at 30 seconds. It'll start as soon as the ball is placed down. 27 seconds, 26 now. Back to pass is Jeff. He's looking right. Steps up. Throws it deep. Oh, my goodness. Ball's through the hands of Cooper Daniel. And I thought the defensive back was going to get a piece of it, but it just cleared him. That's a really good pass.
Really good ball. I think the DB's put their hands up just enough to distort his vision where he can get a clear path for that ball to go into his hands.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy catch all the way down the field like that. Oh, and the Bulldogs call their final timeout with 15 seconds left to go in the ball game. If we make a completion there, we're going to easily make that field goal regardless of what we do next.
This may be in our favor. The fact that they called their last timeout, Mounties still have one. And here's the deal: coming out of a timeout, being around these guys for the past several years, there is a play and multiple plays that they've got schemed up for somebody to be wide open. And when you have time to talk about it in the timeout, you can work those little things.
We get a replay of that first down here. The completion of Drayson Vokes across the middle.
So see, and that's another thing with Jeff's legs. It has to pull 23 out of coverage because he's got a spy, so that's one less guy who can drop. Well, now he can't drop in the middle. Jeff just throws it right over him. Good play by one.
Well, now would be a good time for one of those guys to come wide open like you're talking about, Coach Bowden.
Yeah, it looks like Fayetteville's going to go ahead and get in prevent defense, which –
yeah, they take big number 99 off the field, and they're just trying to prevent the field goal opportunity down here. They don't even look like they're even going to rush. They're rushing some of their defensive backs here, some speedier guys. Jeff throws it over to Braxton. But
it goes out of bounds. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. It's a lateral, so the ball goes out of bounds.
Still got 7. No. Still got 7 seconds. Stop running the clock. Clock needs to be reset.
Yeah, it should be reset.
Ball went out of bounds at 7.
Braxton was trying to make a play. He was trying to
it was a hitch and ladder. They're trying to get it to Drayson, and it looked like Drayson wasn't on the same page.
That play there is so much about timing.
Mm-hmm. And typically it's after he catches, gets to the ground, Braxton just try to do it all in one catch, and while in midair, just toss it behind him.
I think he's thinking about that clock and seconds ticking off.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't like it when these referees get together. I tell you what.
You never know what they're going to come out of that huddle with.
Yeah, I know. And it just hasn't been in our favor one time tonight.
I wonder if they're talking about what they're having after the game. Maybe they are.
There's a flag on the field. Catch. Illegal forward pass. They're calling it that was a forward pass from Braxton to Drayson Voke instead of that pitch. Now, it just looks like a 5-yard penalty, but still, not one of these huddles by the referees has gone the Mounties' way tonight. Six seconds left to go in the ball game.
Still got time for one more play. Call a timeout.
Yes.
And then run whatever Hail Mary.
Hope the clock operator is on our side. Gives up a half second on either end of the 6 seconds.
Well, here we go. 6 seconds.
Referee's still talking. Let's get on with the ball game here, guys. Fayetteville's up 41-38. 3-point lead. Just a fantastic ball game tonight. I can't say it enough. So we got Eichenberry to the near numbers. Voke in here. Trips to the far side. Braxton.
Look, the Mounties are calling their last timeout.
Yeah, now he's going to call timeout. Last timeout by the Mounties.
I think all we can do here is throw it to the end zone. I don't know if there's time for a completion and a timeout. Yeah, I'm sorry. So that's all we have left is a shot at the end zone.
This will be one of the later ball games tonight. I imagine some of the other ball games have been finishing up.
Yeah, we're closing on 10 o'clock.
Maybe check that Springdale West ball game. Springdale's won over Bentonville West, 28-24.
Wow. That makes them, what, 5-0 on the season?
They are 5-0.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They've really found their stride, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that offense is, and that puts West at 0-5.
Yes.
And they had a really tough non-conference schedule, then Fayetteville, then Springdale, and now us next week.
Yep. All right, let's see what they come up with.
Yeah. Last play of the ball game, pretty much, unless they can get a first down out of bounds and trips to the far side, twins to the near side. Quick one. Oh, laterals it back to Braxton, throws it all the way back to the field to Jeff. He does have it. He's got some room. Jeff is down the sideline. Is he going to make to the end zone? He's on his feet. He gets down to the 7-yard line, and he's held out of the end zone.
Wow.
And the Mounties came 7 yards close to knocking off the number 1 seed, Fayetteville Bulldogs. Oh, my goodness. What a ball game. What a play call, too. I think if Jeff gets that cleanly, he may go score.
Great ball game. Let's have Fayetteville players show some class.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a
not
great,
really
great ball game by
Yeah.
both teams.
Not a whole lot of class when you run over to our student section and start, doing whatever it is that you're doing. You really got to take a strong look in the mirror after that one. That's a little disappointing.
Glad to see Coach Dick grab his guys and get them back in the handshake line. And
Kendrick Williams is showing his.
Yeah.
But what a ball game. 7 yards close. They're going to throw a replay on that last play. And Jeff catches it after that. And I thought he was going to score here. We got to get a block there.
if we get a block there, Jeff scores.
And that's hard for a guy. You offensive lineman
In space.
In space, you're 6 inches from each other, and now all of a sudden you got to block a DB in space. That makes it pretty hard.
Yeah.
But to sit in here and go toe-to-toe with what a lot of people are considering the number 1 team in the state.
Yeah. They're up there with Bryant and the rest of them. And that was just a great ball. Guys, thank you so much. Folks, if you're at home watching.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Excuse us for getting emotional about this, but this is exciting football. We love our Mounties. We love our kids.
Yeah.
And we just want to see them succeed. And it was just such a great ball game altogether. We appreciate you being with us and hanging with us. And go support the Mounties. Be part of the Booster Club. Become a member of the Booster Club that helps these boys eat food. They help these boys get jerseys and T-shirts and stuff. And we got to feed them each week. And that's what keeps this Army on its feet is through their belly. So we got to get more people signed up for the Booster Club. But appreciate y'all being with us. Coach Boatwright, thank you. Coach Hookfin, anything else to say in closing, guys?
No, great ball game. I think we're only going to get better. I think we went toe-to-toe with one of the, if not the best team in the state, and I think it bodes well for what we have coming up for the remainder of the season.
Yeah. I'm so proud of this Mountie team. I can't wait to do it again next week. Let's see if we can bounce back and get Bentonville West there at their place. Have a great night, folks. Go Mounties.